All right, let's go. Hi guys, welcome to Tap House Podcast, where we used to rate beers. Yeah, I just kidding. Hi guys, welcome back. We finally got guests, and I am not alone for the first time in about 6 to 7 months. So, J Trey is back. J Trey,
what's up?
And we got M.
Hi.
Yeah, it's been a very long time, and obviously this is the first time that I am sober too as well. So hopefully we stick that way through the whole podcast.
Well, the first time you're not drinking on the podcast.
Well, I actually have 2 beers here, so I'm still gonna drink on the podcast.
Well, started drinking on the podcast.
But yeah, by the way, if you want to check it out, the video should be up already after this podcast. I reviewed this beer called the Brothers Thelonious Belgian Style Abbey Ale. So if you want to check it out, it will be on the link above or whatever I'll put it at. Up here, yeah, up here. There we go. All right, so J Trey,
what's up?
Welcome back. How do you
Appreciate
feel?
it,
How do you feel during this whole quarantine? At the moment, it's like, you know what? Never mind. Forget the quarantine. I wanted to ask y'all a question. So,
well, I thought that was your question.
Yeah.
You came out with the quarantine question.
That is true. My bad. My question was because I recently had this on Monday. I think it was Monday. I was watching YouTube videos, right, of Attack on Titan. Okay, hold on. First of all, have you seen Attack on Titan?
No, I fell asleep after the first episode.
Okay, so the podcast is
but
over.
I need to get back to it, though.
You're missing out, though.
No,
I'm surprised you fell asleep. You're missing out.
I'm on episode 16 of Demon Slayer right now. So I need to finish that.
That's
good.
And
then I'm gonna start Attack on Titan.
I already watched it the second time already.
Well, I can't talk shit about Demon. I mean, I can't talk shit about you if I haven't seen Demon Slayer. So
okay,
it's good.
Well,
I'd say it's just as good as Attack on Titan.
Well,
the intro song. Sorry, the intro song. I use that while I'm at the gym working out. It's a good song.
Which intro song? The Demon Slayer song?
Demon Slayer song. Yeah.
Interesting. Be careful
really
with the mic when you put it here. You can hear the rumble.
Of what? Oh, like my stomach and stuff?
No, of like this. You hear this?
Oh, I'm not rubbing it.
Well, I mean, there, like the bass.
Oh.
Yeah. It's weird.
Okay.
I my ears.
It's been a while. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Sorry,
Hey, my bad. Hey, my bad. I didn't get this set up for what we usually have, so this is new to us. So you might hear a little bit of thumps here and there. So thumps. Like, see it? See it?
Oh, like if I grab it and move my hand, it does it?
It does
okay, I didn't know that.
It's weird. That's why it's kind of that one for sure because it's less sensitive. By the way, back to what I was trying to say. That's one thing too. I'm not trying to get off topic as much as possible. But so you heard the first intro, Attack on Titan, right?
Yes, but I mean honestly, it's maybe 2-3 years.
Interesting. Well,
yeah, it's been a while.
I had this thought, right, and I guess you can't really kind of give any feedback to it, but I think maybe you can, and maybe you can relate to other anime episodes or for an anime person. But my question to you is like, can you relate to an anime person now that you're older? Like back then, when I used to relate to somebody, I always think about Gohan because he's a kid, he wants to do everything right. But now I find myself relating more to the darker people, like the darker anime characters, like more like towards Vegeta instead of Gohan now, things like that. Because for me, the Attack on Titan, if you haven't seen it yet, Eren is more darker, and I'm like, yeah, that's.
I wouldn't say he's darker.
We're more desensitized to all the violence.
Well, he's more depressed.
Yeah, I feel like
he has a lot more trauma.
And I feel like I can relate more to those characters now than I back then when I used to be a kid to relate to the more hopeful Naruto, believe it kind of characters.
Never seen Naruto.
Okay.
I feel like.
Have you seen One Piece?
I am episode like 70 maybe on One Piece out of 1,000 something.
Okay, so are you like not a big anime person?
I'm trying to be, or I want to consider myself, because obviously as we all grew up with Dragon Ball Z. We just thought those cartoons would turns out to be, actual anime. After that, like I started, I want to say obviously besides those being my favorite of all time, Hunter x Hunter is my.
Oh, that one's a really good one.
It's my go-to, except really the Ant arc. Was so boring for me.
Oh, you didn't like that one?
No, it took forever.
It took a lot of time to get to the lead up.
My favorite has to be the what's that one? The Troop A or Troop, or however you say it.
Oh yeah, Troop. It's Troop.
Yeah, but
Troop A12, the Spider Troop.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that was my favorite arc.
Mm-hmm.
It was a York City, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that was my favorite. But no, I mean, I want to get into more. It's just for me, I cannot watch it without obviously reading the subtitles because I'm more of a sub than a dub. I don't like dub.
Dub seems sometimes it seems like it doesn't match.
I just feel
the
like
personality of the character.
I just feel like when it's just dubbed, they censor a lot of things or they change a lot of things compared to the actual, Japanese version.
I love the Japanese version. I that's all I could hear. I mean, back then I used to hate it because of Goku sounding kind of weird. But once you get used to it,
well, because it's a chick saying, chick
His
voice.
high pitch.
Yeah, and
pitch voice.
I'm so used to the original. Obviously, since I watched when I was a kid, I was originally.
Well, a woman does Naruto's voice.
Yeah,
both the Japanese version and the English version. It's a woman.
Yeah, that one I knew. But I guess I'm so used to of the original voice of Goku of the American version because that's when I watched it when it was on Toonami, and from there like I was so scared to hear everything in Japanese because I hate reading. Yeah. I just literally just hate reading. But
I think that's the issue with that specific show is that when we started watching it, it was dubbed. We weren't consuming it the way we're consuming anime now. Yeah. Like we were watching it on.
It wasn't a norm to now.
We're watching it on a network, and so the network did already have it like dubbed, kind of like Pokemon. Like most Pokemon shows now, you can watch them with the actual Japanese voices and then the subtitles because of all the streaming services that we have.
Yeah, and I find it amazing, and plus, like for me, now I love it. I love it like sub. I can't go back to dubbed even with Goku, Dragon Ball Z, and then on Attack on Titan. It just I don't know. It seems more emotional than the voices in Japanese for me. Maybe because I don't know. It sounds more amazing. I don't know. That's just me though. I still want to go back and watch it in dubbed and see how it sounds differently. But what the question was in general, and obviously I'm the same way as you are. I haven't watched anime as I used to. I think M is more a bigger anime fan than I am because he's gone through like random animes. But the reason
I typically watch like the mainstream ones. I sometimes I'll watch like something that's not mainstream, but yeah, I mean I would say more than you. Yes,
yeah, definitely. And his brothers watch way more than him.
Yeah, my brothers do. Like they like read mangas.
But the reason why I brought it up is because the intro to one of the Attack on Titans is Eren just staring into the ocean, right? Kind of just blatantly just kind of just out of the world kind of in his head, right? And you see the little kid version of him kind of bumping into him, and the little kid's all curious, is looking up to him, but the older version doesn't even care no more. And I'm like, it's weird how I just can relate to that. Like a lot of this, like in your mind, my mind, a lot of things just change completely. Where, like, I don't envy the curious kid no more. I mean, that's kind of a weird thing to say, right? But like,
you don't see yourself in the little kid.
Yeah, I know no more. Like,
because you're an adult.
Yeah, well, obviously, but like, it's just in my head. I'm like, well, the way I saw it, the way I interpreted it was that, like, your child like essence is gone now, and there's no reverting back to that. Like, you can only hold so much of what you had as a kid to where you are now, and when I realized that, I was like, man, like, damn, like I'm getting old. But also the fact is too is that a lot of things in my mind, around the world desensitized me to like a lot of things that I didn't even see as a kid until I grew up. And then obviously that's the reason why I'm like, man, I can relate to more darker characters now because they see the world, and the little kids who are fighting them, they're like, no, everything's beautiful and amazing, But then in my head, I'm like, I kind of could see what's his name from Naruto? I can never say his name. Madara? I said it wrong, right? Madara. God, Jesus Christ. Madara, like he has some points that I like seem legit. That I think that he forcefully wants to bring peace to the world, but I could see why he's doing it.
He has no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, my bad. Okay, basically,
he's never even seen Naruto.
Honestly, I've seen 4 episodes.
Have you seen?
And it was kind of funny, but I don't know if I want to invest it. Once I read that is the strongest person. I think I read this right. The strongest person in Naruto is just as strong as Nappa from Dragon Ball Z. I kind of lost it.
I know, yeah.
That's
I mean,
dumb,
yeah,
though.
that's kind of dumb, but
that's how it used
I was
to
like,
be.
man,
But that's
everybody
not-
weak as fuck.
That's
then.
not true though.
Well,
I
that's,
mean, because it's weird. I mean, power levels are.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just weird.
Yeah, but
Because like Hunter.
yeah.
Like, why would you stop watching that if like the strongest person in Hunter x Hunter is probably at the level of
Krillin.
no,
I have no idea.
Satan.
Okay.
If you really think about it,
That's
because
how,
can they destroy worlds?
No.
And then the priest or the guy, the president, the only reason he was able to defeat the other guy was because he had an atomic bomb in his heart.
That's
You know what I mean?
the reason
And
why
an atomic bomb wouldn't even destroy a world, just maybe a city, right? So, and then we're talking about like Dragon Ball Z, they're destroying universes, right?
now
I just feel like everybody somehow got together and watched Naruto together. What was it on Nickelodeon?
No, Tsunami.
I think it was the Tsunami. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody watched it together.
So you
Like,
kind of missed out on that.
Yeah, so obviously now that we're all like grown,
Uh-huh.
everybody
That's
makes
'cause
Naruto references.
I think,
And
yeah.
I was left out of that. Like,
you,
whatever.
you were part of the cool kids.
Yeah, no, for me, growing up was wrestling, you know? Like, it
Yeah,
was
I used to-
WWF, WWE stuff.
I want to get to that right now after this, but
To your question, no, I don't relate to anybody. Not even like Gohan and Goku when we were younger. Not even now. I don't relate to the characters.
like also
Like, there's not a character that I've watched in anime that I relate to.
or not relate, but I guess it relate is a wrong way of saying it. Like you understand as like his, you understand what they're
Like, see their ideology.
Yeah, ideology.
Understand their ideology. I don't know. I don't think so.
no.
No, because it's.
I know you have this different ideology like compared to
I
me.
wouldn't say. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely true.
You know,
yeah.
because you're more of a hopeful, humble person.
Well,
you know.
I'm more of a realistic, optimistic person.
Yes, and I'm more of a hopeful, non-realistic,
No, you're pretty
Where am I at?
nihilistic.
nihilistic. Yes, okay, I'm nihilistic. Yeah, so that's probably why he sees things differently, or can't relate to some of the ideology, right?
We just think differently.
Yeah.
Well, we just view the world differently.
What about you, J Trey? Do you feel like what's your ideology? How do you feel like you are, or
I mean, I try to be realistic about things and obviously sometimes hopeful, but yeah, I before I do anything, I try to look at the consequences, both positive and negative, you know? Because there's always going to be positive and negative consequences to every, decision or action you take. So I just try to make sure that I know, okay, even though I know it's going to be a bad consequence, I'm like, is it worth it, you know?
so you try to weigh your options and see
Yeah.
what actually.
Sometimes I'm just like, fuck it, you gotta wing it, because there's obviously, okay, this might be my only opportunity to do this.
Yeah.
So just take it.
There is this quote again. I'm going back to Attack on Titan, right? I guess because we watched it lately, I'm just like, yeah, give me some more.
You really love that show.
Oh yeah, man. There's this character. I'm gonna quote unquote try to like get what they said specifically right, but there's this character, Erwin and Levi. It's one of the badasses. We're like one of the badasses, and before he got into before he became a badass, where he was already badass basically, but he asked him like, hey, don't regret your mistake, or don't regret the choice you make. You won't know until after the choice is made. So regret it then, or because if you let regret, if you think about regret into the choice you want to make, you're never gonna make a choice. So just take a choice, and if you regret it, just make a choice. Yeah, because if you always tell yourself, I don't know if I'm gonna regret it, so I don't know, but you don't know until you know, until you do it.
For me, it's always like, I don't want to wonder what if either, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, if I can, just take the shot.
And sometimes it's gonna backfire, and you just learn from it, or sometimes
you learn from it and keep going.
And that's kind of when I saw that, I was like, I do fucking do that a lot, where I'm like, I'm gonna regret it. I'm gonna regret it. And I never make the choice, dude. I never make this choice, and I never let myself fail a lot. And
Are you like scared of failing or something?
I'm always scared of failing.
But you can't succeed unless you fail.
And
Yeah, that's true.
That's kind of where I'm at. Like my mentality back then was like, all right, because that's how it was with girls too. I'm like, well, if I don't ask her out, I can't get denied. So I want to have my batting average like a 800. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm like, well, the less I ask, I could be like, I never get rejected because every time I ask, it's always a definite yes kind of situation. You know? And that was stupid ass mentality back then. So and that's why whenever I was looking at it, I was like, man, like where did it get from this point to this point where, like Laura says, what am I again? Nihilistic. I've never thought in my life I'll be that. But I am, and I learned to accept it.
You definitely are. I mean, I think you've gotten more into that ideology now than when we were younger. I feel like I haven't really changed as far as how I think. But yeah, it's just because he's gone through some shit, and I'm like, oh, it's because you've never failed. You've never had like a no, or not even that necessarily like a no, but he's always had support, right? Like it's always been like, oh, you can do it, you can have support, or like, oh, don't worry about it, you know, we'll have your back, right?
Yeah.
And now he's finally going through a time in his life where he doesn't feel like he's supported. He doesn't feel like he'll succeed. All right, and it's kind of like, oh shit, I didn't know I could fail. I'm not even trying and I'm failing, right? And I'm like, hey, you need to calm down. You need to chill out.
Cause throw myself out there.
Like, you need to chill out because, like, that's a very negative way of thinking. In fact, it's like one of those things where if you think bad about yourself, you're like, oh, I'm not worthy, right? Like, think that about yourself and then personify that to other people. And would you say that to someone else that's in your position? Like, oh, you're not worthy. Why are you even trying?
Yeah, no.
I mean, like, if you wouldn't say it to that person, then why say it to yourself? You know, like when you bring yourself down, you're bringing the same people that in your
circle or bubble.
Not even circle or bubble, because you know people in your circle or bubble could be doing a lot better than you. But just the people in your financial situation, right? That's what you're saying about them. And I've always thought them like, why would I say that about myself? Because if I say that about myself, I'm talking bad about my dad. Like, if I think that I'm not succeeding, right? Like, my dad I have a better job than my dad. So, what am I saying about my dad, you know?
Yeah.
So, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm never going to think that like that again. Like, when those thoughts come in, because they're going to come in, you know? You have self-doubt. That happens. You have to... I try to remind myself of that. Like, what about all the other people that are trying? Like, should I tell them to stop? Like, I'm telling myself to stop, you know? So that's how I kind of get myself out of that.
Yeah, because I think one of the biggest problems is people always compare.
Oh yeah, that's
It's just like comparing yourself to others, or if you were in a relationship, you're comparing, you know, your ex. Once you break up, you're comparing your ex to the new people that you might meet or that want to actually be with you. You know, they're like, well, I don't know, because I'm gonna put up this wall and I don't want to get hurt again, this and that. But then again, you don't know what the new person's intentions are, which could be, you know, all pure. But people will always love to compare, and I feel like that just makes it.
It's just a natural human thing to do, I think.
Yeah, but and that by comparing, you're overthinking, and it's just, I don't know. I feel like life is easy, but people make it hard on themselves.
I also, there's another thing that I realized too, now that I'm older, is like it's also about perspective, right? Because our perspective is living here. Like, I'm pretty sure things aren't as easy to be. It's not as easy to be positive when you live in a third world country, or you grow up like poor, you know, where you can't even feed yourself. Like, those situations, yeah, the ideology and the way you look at life is gonna be a little more negative. Or like, if that person's a really positive person, like, it has more weight to it. You know what I mean? I don't think it takes away from like our life and how we've grown up, but I feel like that's important too when you have perspective of what you're going through. And I feel like that's another thing that helps me of staying positive, like, or just being a positive person. Like, man, what am I really complaining about?
Yeah.
Like, what? Because like, I have both my parents. That's good. My family, I get along with my family. All my siblings. I have an apartment. I'm able to drive. Like, life doesn't really get any better than that. Like, you're already succeeding or have way more than most people do.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't put themselves in other people's shoes, and you know it also becomes down a lot to the person being selfish or having a selfish mentality. It's all about me. Why don't I have this when I should? Why does that person have that when they don't deserve it? Blah blah. But I feel like you said, as long as you know, just that perspective of being also positive of what you have and being grateful for what you have, or working towards what you want, and I think it makes just life easier, because a lot of people literally live for wanting to have drama and stuff, and I was like, what the fuck? Why would you want that?
I hear that a lot on. Well, I mean, you've been, me and you. I feel like we know what's up with TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
What's up with TikTok?
Hey, I went viral. All
Yeah,
right.
he went viral.
Hey, to this day, I still get notifications on that one video.
Yeah, I tried to go. I was like,
What was your video?
It was you have to stitch it, and it was
that's what stitches mean.
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck is a stitch?
A stitch is basically when the video, like the girl said, "Hey, what's a video that lives in your head rent free?" And then she's like, "Okay, I'll go first." And then she does her video. So when you stitch, you'll just cut the intro part.
That's how you do it. I was wondering how people do shit.
What's a video that lives in your head rent free? So then that's where you cut it off and start the stitch.
Oh my god, yes.
And then mine was that episode of when Butters becomes a pimp on South Park.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, he's like,
I'm putting it right here if I know.
And he's like, hey, he's like, no, what's the
for kisses, right?
Yeah, but it's no. What's the other one? Is it Baby or because it's Wendy's second, but I forgot who he talks to.
He talks to the girl with the blonde hair, the curly hair. The one that's kind of in the front of the row of the class.
I want to say it is Baby.
I think
Baby's the one that likes Stan, isn't it?
No, that's Wendy.
No, that's Wendy. Wendy's the one next to
then it's Baby.
So
might be
Baby.
Baby,
Like,
yeah.
hey, Baby. He's like, hey. Like, bitch, do you want to start making some real motherfucking money? He's like, you could be kissing kids in the playground and you can make up to $50 a day. He's like, come on, I'll treat you right, bitch.
And then he texted Wendy, hey, bitch, hey, Wendy.
He's like, Wendy, bitch, then you want to start making some real motherfucking money? And then it's like, Stan's like, hey, Butter, don't, be calling my girlfriend a bitch and this and that. And he's like, I'll kick your ass. He's like, what is it? Kyle? No, not Kyle. Well, the other kid.
Cartman?
No. He has nothing to do with that little crew. I want to say it is Kyle. No, but it's not Kyle. He's like, if Stan gets close to me, punch. Here's $100.
Oh yeah. What you doing, bitch? Just giving kisses to Stan for free? You should be making some motherfucking money.
Stan?
Butter, seriously, if you don't stop this, I'll kick your ass. Clyde, here's $100. Stan comes near me, punch him. Wow, wait.
Yeah. Like, hey, he pays the little kid. Hey,
Yeah.
Stan, get close to me. Punch him in the face.
Yeah, I'll show you the stitch after the podcast, but it's funny though. Or you could just, if you're doing the YouTube video, you can just download it and and add it on there.
If I remember, but I put a little mark in that.
But yeah, no, it's that. So that video at first I was like, okay, it is gonna. At first I was like, I don't know, because they say bitch a lot, and that's
people are gonna be like, oh wow, you're fucking misogynistic.
And they're kids. Technically, they're kids. They're in third grade. They're calling each other bitch. But then I was like, no, this, because the audio depends a lot on TikTok. Whatever audio you use, if it's really popular, or it's gonna keep getting used. So if I like that video before with that audio, another audio like that is gonna come up on my For You page.
Stack.
So that's how the algorithm somewhat works. And I was like, no, this shit's gonna go viral. So I'm thinking maybe 7K the most. And I'm like, okay, it's going. And then I wake up every morning and I see like a lot of noties, which is the hearts, or just people following me. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, I'm like, damn, all these people are following me, but that's I'm literally a one-time hit right there, And I was like, I don't know how else I'm gonna get through here. But right now it's sitting, I want to say at
70K, right?
No, it's
100K.
More than no. I wish not 100. Let me double check right now,
dude. Because I show Laura this, right? Have you seen the Alexa fart videos?
No.
You haven't seen them? Like, you know how Alexa whispers to you if you have an Alexa?
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I did see one yesterday.
And well, I was going through all of them, right? And I was like, I'm curious if Google does that. So
Yeah.
I went to Google, but obviously Google doesn't whisper to you.
Uh-huh.
But I was like, I'm curious if she farts. So I did it, and I was like, you know what? I have a feeling this one might go viral. Did it?
No, okay,
It
so
farted. She farted though.
so that video is at 113.9K views, and I'm sitting at 13.1K likes,
That's still a lot. That's a lot.
120 comments,
Damn.
which is me also like.
Comments
Because
back.
people are asking, hey, what's the name of the episode? And it's like, let me double check what it is. It's season 13, episode 9. The episode is called Butter's Bottom Bitch.
Bottom bitch.
And,
That fucking episode.
and the thing is, it shows that I have 775 shares, which I don't know if it's, I don't know like how they were shared.
Twitter
or they were
something like that.
downloaded, because I do have it where people can save the video to their device. It's fine.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen it. And then when I click on the audio, nobody's to edit it or anything, which is fine. I don't really care.
I have no idea how you looked at. I have.
Oh, you just click on the bottom on the audio and it'll.
Oh man, see,
Yeah.
I don't know jack shit about
Anyways,
it.
so yeah, so that's the thing. You know, like that's my one hit viral video.
This is stupid, right? Hey, TikTok this. We're going viral. Nah, just kidding. Nah, we ain't
And,
going
but the
viral.
thing is, my
Yeah, don't TikTok.
Yeah, don't talk. No, yeah, don't
But
TikTok.
my brother's gone viral twice, yeah, on TikTok. But his are Warzone videos or Warzone
Yeah,
clips.
there's
They're
some,
pretty
there's
good.
some funny ones. I saw one about a Warzone clip where the guy shoots. He's talking Spanish. He shoots him down. Yeah, he talking shit to me, but in Spanish. Like, I forgot what he says. But anyways, he goes up to him and he takes off all his weapons and just has his hands. And the guy, he ain't dead yet, but he gets up. He takes off his weapons.
Oh,
And they just start hitting each other. I was like, okay, it's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Well, the reason why I brought it up on TikTok was because we were talking about relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how people were saying, like, people for some reason they think they're gurus on relationship when it comes on TikTok. Like, they have all these opinions, right? And like, I mean, yeah, some are some are valid, you know. Okay, I understand, you know. And then there's some that just, what, you know, like, what are you doing kind of
Yeah.
situation. And there's a lot of little kids on the app. And what I have been recently finding out is I don't know if you've seen it. Where do you have TikTok?
Yes, I have TikTok.
Yeah, it's okay. Hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
I remember back then I used to be so embarrassed to have
No,
it.
I wasn't embarrassed.
I wasn't.
I was
embarrassed.
never embarrassed.
I was embarrassed.
I was
ain't gonna
embarrassed.
lie.
I just never downloaded it because I used to watch it on just YouTube. Like the
Yeah.
Like people would make
'cause
compilations.
I never downloaded Vine either, and I would just watch the compilations
never
on
did.
YouTube.
Well, the thing is, I had TikTok, but I would never make an account. I would just whatever.
Yeah, like,
but then
for
I
you.
was like, fuck
and,
it.
And then my friend sent me a TikTok video, and I wanted to watch it, but I couldn't. And I was like, fuck, all right. I just want to see this video, right? Because he said it was really funny.
Yeah.
And it was funny, and I was like, okay, I guess I just stick with it, right? Because I wasn't gonna download it, because again, I just watch it on YouTube.
And then obviously people will say China is taking your information. Well,
I
fuck
don't-
the whole world are taking information. Who gives
yeah.
a fuck
I don't really
anymore?
worry about that.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
if
the
it wanted,
least of my worries.
yeah, now I mean,
Like, yeah, because
I just
mean,
want COVID to catch me. That's the
Yeah.
only thing that I
yeah,
don't care.
yeah. Like if it's not physically hurting me, I don't give a fuck. You know, kind of situation. If it's money wise, it's different.
Well, the thing is, for me, when I first downloaded TikTok, because I was like, okay, I'll watch them, but I was like, I never saw myself making one.
Same.
I mean, making actual
Videos,
TikTok
yeah.
videos. But then I was like, okay, because technically I'm a small streamer, I was like, I need to use this platform to push to get more either views or followers on my Twitch. And then I realized that people would, don't react to this, or try not to react to these songs or dance to these songs.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, it's random stuff they throw at you. So I'll blind react, and you record yourself. And then they're like, oh shit, this is a hit. And I'm like, damn, I'm trying to like not sing along or whatever. And I just found, for me, that's fun.
Yeah,
to me,
it is
doing
fun.
that.
It's super
Yeah,
quick.
people on there are very creative.
Yeah.
Very creative.
So I was like, okay. And then again, I was like, I'm not going to hide myself. Because I feel like now, ever since
Twitching.
after high school,
Oh, okay.
I've always been more outgoing.
Was the parties after high school or during high school?
After high school.
Yeah, you were more outgoing.
Yeah. Because I think for
100%.
me, the biggest thing was I took one semester speech class, and the teacher, like, she was like amazing. Where
Shout out to teachers out there.
yeah, basically, you know, I stayed. So she basically said, "Hey, don't be afraid to speak up. You know, people are gonna also be scared. You know, when they go up and talk or whatever." But one of the biggest things that stuck with me was that if you're gonna talk about something, make sure you know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, let's say you guys, I'm sure you guys big on football, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I'm big on soccer.
Yeah.
So if I'm over here trying to talk, we're gonna talk about the Super Bowl that's coming up, and I'm trying to give you stats or whatever. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah. Same thing we have with the anime, right?
So I'll just stay quiet. Like I'll speak of what I know, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to look stupid, or somebody's gonna be watching and listening and be like,
or lie, and then they'd be like, they call you on the
yeah,
lie.
they're like, this guy's just trying. I'm okay, you know. So I'll just stick to what I know, and that's it. So basically, I try to always inform myself before I make a fool out of myself when I talk, you know? So then I also realize, hey, you know, whatever. Some people are going to take stuff serious, some people aren't. Depends who you're with, you know, and who you can joke around with too or not. I think I have a good, you know...
ecosystem of where you
yeah, like I can detect who I can, you know, make these jokes with or not. So then that's it, you know, like I started being more outgoing, you know, talking to anybody. Just, you know, like, just truly be myself, you know? So then I started making all these TikToks, and, you know, I'll get a couple likes here and there, and I don't expect them to blow up or anything.
I always leave them alone after I do it, but I don't. Do you do that too? Like,
What?
whenever you think of one, I'll leave it alone. I don't even look for it.
Oh, yeah, no, like, I'll make it, I'll upload it and just mind my own business. But with the one that went viral, every time I go in the app, there's like 1-2 notifications of the hearts because that video got a like or a couple likes, or I got a couple follows from that. And I'm just like okay, you know, like, what more content can I put out there besides me just literally
reacting to stuff.
You're reacting to stuff that I know. Like I thought about this one, but I mean I could say it, but then I kind of don't want to say it.
Trust me, I'm the same way. Don't say it.
Yeah.
Don't say it. Don't say it because
Wait, like an idea you want to do?
Idea for
oh
a
my God.
TikTok.
Yes.
Like right now, like I've thought of an idea for a TikTok.
remind me this. We're gonna continue, but remind me about the ideas. Remember, just say ideas. I'll remember.
Okay.
I'm not a creative person, so
Okay.
I'm more of a like watcher. Like I like watching. I'd like to consume entertainment.
Mhm.
I don't like creating it. I don't feel like I'm creative. Right? I know my strengths.
I feel like you're a very good commentator.
I don't know if that's considered.
It's considered. I mean,
I guess
like if you watch,
but I think creativity is like that. Like you come up with ideas,
Yeah.
you do things like that. Like talking, I can do talking because I like listening to people, and I do the same thing you do. I try not to talk on things that I don't know anything about. The only difference that I'll do, like other than you, is that I'll ask questions to learn.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well, I'm not sure if you don't do that, but like that's what I
I'll
do.
from then. If it's important to me, yeah, I'll ask. If
Like,
not, then
yeah, even if it's not important to me, I'll ask questions because if that person's really into that thing, I want to know
Yeah.
why they're into it. You know. But yeah, I mean that's the only reason I guess I'm good at talking, right? It's because I like to ask a lot of questions and see why
shit.
people like what they like,
yeah.
and I'm a pretty good listener.
And well, I guess since we're on it right now, the reason why I said don't say it is because obviously there's no scientifically proven fact, but I
I want
feel
to take
like
his clout. That's why.
well, no, because because I forgot if there's scientists. I forgot who it was. There's no such thing as new ideas.
that's what I was thinking right now. Everything you see on TikTok, somebody's done it.
Yeah.
but they put their own twist on it.
Well, not just that. Like, you know how there are people, I have a new idea, like a new invention.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming up. It's just the fact that it's not technically a new invention. It's something that was already there, but you just modified it.
What
like-
about internet? Internet's a new invention.
Somebody thought about it. Like it's
Nobody thought about internet before internet was made.
I don't know if it's a philosophy or scientifically but they were talking about it, and it really kind of got me thinking. And like first, like the scientists, right? Like I said, I need to look back into if it's a philosophical person that said it or a scientific person that said it. But I think it's scientific. There's no such thing as new ideas. the idea was already in your head, but you just it's a manifestation of what you learned.
Okay, I
You
see
know what I mean?
saying.
So like it's never like it's not like, oh, I have a new idea. Nobody thought about it. No, you already had it in your head, but you just
Well,
you,
no, never mind. Now you
kind-
lost me. That doesn't make sense.
It kind of you relate because you saw it somewhere, but you just modified it. But
Oh, you were inspired.
yeah, it's never new ideas. It's just inspirations. That it kind of makes sense in some ways.
Oh no, the internet seems like somebody thought about them. They're like,
But the internet,
fuck? That's new.
the internet also, and somebody's botanist, I think, that mushrooms. It's an underground internet because the mushrooms have connections about. You know how mushrooms.
Yeah, but it's not internet like we have.
Well, I mean,
internet.
yeah, you know,
it's
but-
not the
but-
same
but
thing.
it's-
That bonus needs to shut the fuck up.
But it's still,
with
yeah.
his fucking mushrooms.
But
But we
it's still
get
an
it. You
idea.
know plants. We
Well,
get it.
and then also there's the philosophical. I can't say that word wrong. The philosophical level of it, where if we're all connected mentally, like how fucking mushrooms are, and like in a plant underneath, and we're above, that our consciousness. This is all
But
obviously.
that's
you know what I
also
mean?
going to like spirituality.
Yeah, what you're saying, like, yeah.
I don't believe in that, any of that. So
But in my head, I feel like it's kind of real in some ways. Like if you put your thoughts out there, like say for instance, you want to do something, right? You need to know nobody, but you're thinking of it and you wait for it, right? You sit on it, and then eventually somebody else does it. You're like,
It's like if you saw, okay, you're thinking of a tweet, and then you saw a tweet.
you're like, fuck,
And you're like, fuck, somebody else
Yeah, and I
had the same exact thought.
Right.
And they went viral, and you're like, shit, I could have gone viral.
So in my mind, I'm like, what if we are literally somewhat in connection where
Well,
we throw our imaginations out there? I'm not saying it's real, but this scares me a
well,
lot.
it's because I know what you're talking about because comedians talk about it. We're like jokes. Like it's not that someone might have stolen your joke. It's just that everyone kind of understands humor, right? And they can see the humor in things. So to come up with a joke of a situation, most people will do that, right? That's why people laugh at it, you know, because people are on the same understanding of why that's funny, right?
Yeah.
And it's not that you or someone stole your joke. It's just that everybody was thinking the same thing. They
Or
just
gone
weren't.
through it, yeah.
They just weren't expressing it, right?
and that's and then also for
So I get what you're saying.
Joke wise, it also depends on who the timing of it. Like, oh, this guy made a good timing on this specific emphasis on this joke. It's funnier to this
Yeah,
person.
you put your twist on
Yeah,
it,
so-
your own
character into it, I guess.
well, your own biases and
Yes.
stuff like that.
So that's what I guess I'm trying to say. Like, there's no such thing as a new idea. It's just a thought that. Yeah,
I would disagree. Internet.
maybe internet true, but I feel like that maybe that's the one exception because honestly, yeah, it's what caused.
I get what you're saying because like the car isn't a new idea. It's just an idea that got improved because you used to have carts.
Yeah, and that also kind
Or
of fucking-
wagons.
If you think about it, we're driving explosive devices. Those motherfuckers could explode any time if we crash into each other. We fucking literally just like we're having trust on people who think they could drive on a fucking freeway or a highway.
Well, let's say driving is the most dangerous
Very
thing we
fucking
do.
dangerous, I said, but we're doing it every fucking day. Like
They said that when COVID happened and people weren't driving as much, like the death rate
crash went
dropped down because of that.
and school shootings went down.
Well, because nobody's at school.
Exactly.
It's
And then
like-
what happened? NRA went bankruptcy. What happened there?
Okay,
Let it go.
where your
Sorry.
leftist side.
No. Progressive. Difference. First of all, before we get into, we were going so we skewed off. Sorry. TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about TikTok
Yeah.
and the idea. Don't say it. Do it.
I'm not. Yeah. The
Do
thing
it.
is, I need someone else to do it with.
Oh, okay.
But I haven't asked my brother yet.
Do it. Like, hey, if you need me,
Yeah,
I can
got
record
you.
y'all. Whatever y'all need.
No,
edit it.
I mean, I mean, we have a one of those cell phone stands.
Okay.
It has to be in the car though.
Oh, okay, dude.
Like someone getting in the car.
And okay, I'm gonna give you one idea that I had. Right.
Just do it.
Well, I already made the video, so it's already out there, right?
Okay.
My thing was I was gonna go to the bar, because I was gonna do a beer review, but the thing about it is that beer reviews, people don't just want to see skits no more, and I realized that, so I cut off the skits now, so I just had a beer review.
Well, it's because what I told you. It's what I told you earlier.
Yeah.
People's attention span isn't what it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
You need something off the bat to like get their attention, and they'll stay. But like, let's say if it wasn't for
Well, another thing is that Maybe they're just watching the skits and they don't care about the review.
Well, well, that too. It's like I feel like beer people who are enthusiasts, they don't give a shit about the skits. You know, they just want to see the beer.
Yeah.
So the first 2 minutes, 3 minutes are skits, and then where the fuck is the beer review? I don't like this guy. This is not my comedy.
This is not what I came for.
So I'm like, all right, fuck it. So this last beer review, this one I did, it was straight up just beer review. I go,
See,
fuck.
I think that's his problem though. Like he's already like, oh, fuck, I can't do that. Like you should continue doing it.
Well, no. The thing is, I've done it for like the past fucking 4 months, and I only get like 10 views. I'm like, oh my god, like so. And then, but the ones I do talk about straight up the beer, they get like about 20 views.
All right, I'll give you perspective. What is the #1 skit show on TV right now in America? In the United
Number one
States?
skit show, like in America, skit show.
Skit show, yeah.
Like I was gonna say SNL.
Yeah, that's exactly right. How many skits do they do in one episode?
Like 7 or 6.
Probably. And how many of them go viral?
Well, there's that one song with that guy.
How many?
Yeah, my
Not that
mom
many, no?
doesn't love me. Whatever.
Yeah, how many of those go viral?
Every other one.
Maybe. And that's professionals like doing those skits. You just gotta work at it. You just
Yeah, I
gotta keep
guess so.
doing it.
Yeah.
Well, the skit was
Improve your skill for it.
I was gonna go to the you're right. I was gonna because that I kind of that's where it kind of my depression kind of hit sometimes too. I was like, oh man, like I feel like I'm wasting so much time.
Yeah.
I mean,
We literally had a conversation 2 days ago.
But
about,
it happens,
about
man.
this.
Content creators, like I understand them. Like people always talking shit about content creators. Like, hey guys, I'm gonna take a month off. Why? Like,
Yeah.
no, dude, I understand them. They get burned out. Like, I get burned out even if I'm not even big, and I'm making and I'm working on a crappy ass computer and editing like crazy. So like, I understand. Obviously, they have editors, but still, you don't get motivated if you feel like you're not doing good enough sometimes. And well, the one I wanted to do, my thought was like, okay, what I want to do is so I'm gonna go to the brewery. I was gonna pick up a beer. The beer's behind you if you want to grab it. Literally behind you. Look left, right there. Just turn around. Over here. This was a beer
Okay.
that I got. And it looks fucking cool as shit. Like literally, right? So it's like 16% alcohol by volume. It's like
sure.
strong as fuck. So I went to grab this beer, and I wanted to make a skit where I was driving to the brewery, but I was gonna make it into like a Fast and Furious kind of situation where I got in the car and I was driving in the freeway, and like I was gonna I was racing and shit and like fighting. But since I made a bartender in one of my skits, it was his name was I forgot his fucking name. But I was gonna have him play me. I was gonna have double people sitting down, and then I was gonna race and like wreck into like the brewery and like it was ambitious, but the idea was there. But that day I started feeling depressed, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm done. I'm not doing it." So like, I don't know what. Anyways, the thing is,
What was that tangent about?
yeah, what was the tangent about? TikTok tangent.
Idea.
The idea was there, but I was afraid to do it, and I feel like I should have done it regardless, even if I felt like it wasn't gonna work out.
I think that's the thing though. A lot of people are, when they make content, they make it because they want to go viral. Sometimes it's that when you make something, what goes viral is the thing that you least expected.
Yeah.
That video that I made, I had a feeling it was gonna go viral once I posted it, but that wasn't me. You don't see me in any of that, like. But it was my idea to put it together.
It's still creative.
Yeah, so.
Because, well, the thing was with the whole driving thing, I thought it would be fun to do it. And I was actually just, like, it wasn't like, oh, I'm going to go viral for it. For me, it was like, that was a fun idea. Like, I have a lot of fun ideas.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you have an idea and it's fun to you,
do it.
People will notice. Just do it.
Yeah, you're right.
doing it because you want to and it's fun for you. Not because, like, sometimes, okay, like right now, the situation with Apex, it's pretty shit,
What happened? What do you
What's
mean?
the situation with
Yeah,
Apex?
I don't even know either. What's going on?
If you've been playing Apex since season 1 all the way to now,
I've done it the first time the game came out.
The lobbies suck. Third partying is a piece of shit.
I could get that. I agree with that.
Third partying? What do you mean?
Like, let's say me and my squad are having a fight against another team.
Mm-hmm.
So this other team shows up to, third party us, and then this other team shows up to fourth party us. So it's like where it comes down to like the map is quiet, and then a fight starts, and every other team
Flank.
just shows up.
Yeah, you just get fucking flanked from left to right.
Yeah. So at this point, you're like, what the fuck? You know, like everybody's either camping out or just looting, waiting for a fight to happen.
That is true. That is true because like there was. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Let the expert talk.
Well,
I was so.
Well, no, he's experienced it, so he does know what I'm talking about.
Well, because there's this point where
What's the lobby issue?
the lobby issue is like you could be.
Well, also the skill based matchmaking is not the way it should be. Like let's say if you're playing,
like you're getting matched up with like
Fucking beasts.
yeah, like
professionals and stuff.
like like big streamers who have like a predator ranking when literally your average ranking is
Like 40 kills.
Gold.
Yeah.
Like let's say you're a regular gold rank. So there's gold, diamond, platinum, masters, and then predator.
This is competitive, right?
Yeah, on rank. Or
rank.
They added skill based matchmaking to public.
Public, okay.
So public should be a mix of everybody. You
Yeah,
know?
because I have one person that's a 300 kills streak, whatever. He won like 45 games. I won like 6 games, and I'm with him. I'm like,
yeah, so it's just like shit. So right now the status is like, okay, like it's not fun. Like you're playing public to chill, you want to have fun, but no, everybody's trying hard as hell. Everybody's sweating,
every time. I get so nervous when there's like people, because I don't have my mic on, like my headset. This is just for like the recording to record on Twitch or on Discord. But I can't talk to them. If I had my headset, I could, but I don't. Those are the worst experience ever. Hey, hey. There's this here. Hey, get this. Hey, come over here. Go do this. And I'm like, I don't know. Well, the experience with the flanking, the one with third party and fourth party, for instance, we were like the last 3 teams left, right?
So with that, you're saying that as soon as something goes off, everybody knows?
Yes.
Yeah.
They just coordinate around. If say for instance there's 3 teams left, right? So there's 9 people, 3 teams left. If 2 teams interact, the third team just waits it out until they shoot each other, and then they just fucking flank them and then win the game. So there's no skill. There's no skill in that.
Well, that is a skill.
Well, yeah, I
I
guess.
would argue that is a skill.
Well, that and some teams just like team between them. Like, okay, let's say my squad of 3 and his squad of 3 communicate by just crouching up and down. We're like, okay, basically that's saying, hey, let's team together.
Okay.
Since we're the last 2. And you're the third team. So I'm like, hey, I'm crouching up and down. He's like, okay, let's do it. Basically, because we don't have communication with each other, since we're 2 opposite teams. But we know you're left 2, so we'll target you, take you out of the game, and then we just focus on fighting each other. So that's kind of also unfair, to you, because
that makes sense.
You want to win the game too. But that's happening in public gaming where it's not even about rank, like. Rank, obviously, you kind of have to try a little harder to get your rank up there and, get up there. But what my point was that right now, Apex is just kind of like shit where me as a small streamer, it's boring for me to stream it because I'm not having fun.
Dude, it happens a lot.
I'm not having fun. So the big streamers grind it out. They have to kind of either way, like, fuck it. I still got to keep streaming it. Because I already have other viewers. I have the viewers viewing me. So it's already having someone to give the content to. Me, if I don't have any viewers, I'm like, why am I going to put myself through the pain of, not having fun on a game, So supposedly on the next season that's fixing to start on the 2nd.
This in February?
Yeah,
Oh,
February 2nd.
I was curious about
season
it.
8. So they've made some tweaks where now your lobbies should be more balanced. So you should be able to play with players or against players in the same rank as you or in the same skill level as you.
Well, my thing was,
like that.
yeah, that's good. Because my thing is like, I hate playing the game. I love Apex. Is like, the reason why I like Apex is because Titanfall 1 and 2. You played Titanfall, right, before? I fucking love those games. And I wish they fucking made Titanfall 3. Because of Apex, they're not making it. Sorry. But, damn, I miss those Titans though, man. They're fun, right?
I'm not a shooter game.
Okay, he's not shooting game.
They're like 3 cents at Walmart now. No, literally.
No, I know. Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so what I was trying to say is like,
I'm not a big shooter game.
Yeah.
Cool. Shooters.
Well, yeah, we used to play
I'm more of
Fortnite before it became super like complicated. Like when we used to have little LAN parties at your cousin's house.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah, it was just fun.
But that's just fun in general because you're hanging out with people.
Yeah.
That's why I liked it.
Well,
But I don't play Fortnite either.
the whole Apex. I haven't done it in a long time. The whole Apex is what I hate about it is that sometimes I'm stuck with a team where they just don't want to fight, and I'm just looting for 20 minutes, and at the end, just one fight that we have with the one encounter that we have with the other team, then it's just lost. And I'm like, I feel like I waste 20 minutes just fucking searching for random weapons, and I feel like sometimes I hate that shit. And I understand it. Like, you want to make the levels, you want to get your fucking best weapons, you want to get the best armor, but it doesn't seem fun for me. And if I have viewers, they're like, dude, just fucking looting the whole game. This is boring, you know? So in my head, I thought about this a lot, and I kind of want to go back to playing what's the game called? Damn, the other battle royale, the very first one that went it.
PUBG.
Because it's just one player.
Wasn't H1C1
Yeah.
the first? And then PUBG?
Yeah. But PUBG kind of.
PUBG is the one who.
Yeah,
and then Fortnite was the one who.
Yeah.
So I had PUBG.
Well, you know what I like playing, and I think that's a lot of fun, is when you're doing like 50-50.
Yeah, like 50 side,
Right?
50 side.
You die and then you come back to life, and whoever
yeah.
gets the most kills at
Team
the end
Rumble.
of the game. That to me seems like more fun, and as far as like streaming.
Yeah.
But then I don't know how that other stuff works. You know what I mean? To me, that would be like the content that I would want to consume.
And that's kind of why I like Destiny in some ways, because it is they're always that there's always like, say for instance, like 3 versus 3, you always have a certain amount of lives, and but it's like strategic, but obviously that game is very unbalanced sometimes, very unbalanced. And like I haven't played it for 6 months, and I'm thinking about going back now. But because I love Apex, but because the only reason why I like it is because Titanfall 2. It reminds me of because they have great their weapons is second to best to Destiny. Destiny has the best shooting and the best when it comes to like PvP. When it comes to like handling the guns, and Apex feels very smooth, but PUBG and all that stuff is kind of second to whatever. But I kind of want to go back to those because I know at least I give some content. I'm always going to be interaction with other players.
Yeah.
But like I said, Fortnite, or when it comes to like Fortnite is fun because if you know how to build shit and fuck around. But I don't. I'm lost when it comes to that, dude.
Man, I see people do that. That's
what I'm saying.
They're amazing.
Fortnite is not fun too if you don't know how to build.
Yeah, I don't know how to build.
Let's say you're a pro builder, right? So I'm fucking minding my own business, trying to find other people, and you see me. I don't even shoot you. You see me, you start building already five-story tower. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, we haven't even started the fight.
And
I
have
didn't even see you, but you saw me and you're already building. That's not fun for me.
But also, they have so many fun things too. Also, they have fucking Marvel, DC characters. Like, that's dude, they do better than the fucking that game that came out from Disney, the Avengers. Like, you know, they have more fucking. You can fly fucking Iron Man around and shit.
Yeah, the skins, but that's what I'm saying. Like, since now everything is basically battle royale, it's kind of not fun. You're either on Warzone, Apex,
Warzone,
or Fortnite, or you're still back at PUBG.
Well, Warzone, because again, I don't play shooter games.
Yeah.
But Warzone had came out with the 50-50 Rumble, whatever. I don't know what it's called.
I think.
But it's 50 versus 50.
Yeah, I think Fortnite had that once too.
No, Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite always has it.
Yeah,
it's
right. Yeah.
Team Rumble.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this one was on a Warzone. Oh, sorry. This was on Warzone, and I think they were just doing it for the weekend. I don't know.
I think so. It wasn't that long.
Yeah, and I played that, and I had so much fun. And usually I'll play Warzone with them, or like I haven't played with them in a long time.
Yeah.
But when I would do it, I'd be like an hour. That's it.
Well, see,
like 2 games.
Warzone, like the only time I play is when they added a smaller map called Resurgence. Resurgence, which is basically the same battle royale. But there's a mode where they give you a time limit, and then but if you die, you can respawn. It takes like 30 seconds for you to respawn again. As long as at least one of your teammates is still alive.
Oh, okay.
And if your teammate kills somebody, it's a -2 seconds or -3 seconds, so you can come back faster.
Okay.
So that's pretty fun compared to the regular Warzone. Well, there's also Plunder, where the first person to collect, I think, $1 million or $1 billion. Yeah, and that's fun too because you know you respawn and this and that. But if you play regular Warzone, there's so many fucking campers, hackers. Well, hackers because fucking they don't want to implement the anti-cheat system.
Yeah.
And there's so many people that are camping, you know. or they'll release these guns, and these guns will be OP because the first day they release the guns, everybody finds out, okay, this gun is the most OP one, and everybody in the fucking lobby's using it.
Yeah, and it's just there's no diversification.
Yeah, and then they take maybe about a week, 2 weeks for them to patch and balance the gun again, and you're like, what the fuck?
Same thing happens with Destiny. Like, there's this one PvP, like this one overpowered gun that everybody uses, and it's just like it's not fun because there's no variation to any other guns because nobody's sniping, nobody's doing shotguns because this handgun is better than this kind of, you know what I mean? So it's always the same guns shooting each other. I'm like, whatever. Because every time I play Destiny, I always have like the dumbest guns ever, but I feel so good when I kill somebody and it's like the weakest gun. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not winning. I'm losing the whole time. Yeah. But it was confident, you know what I mean? But I'm sorry for bringing like the whole gaming. That was the last thing I want to talk about.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I don't want to talk about gaming right now.
Why? Because you do it for like
every day, you know. Yeah. Like either I'm streaming or I'm editing a video for. Now I'm editing a video for YouTube and stuff. Yeah. So
it wasn't my intentions, and I hope you don't think it is.
No. And then last time we were talking, he's like, man, I'm not gonna bring up Twitch. I'm not gonna bring this up at all. And I was like, okay, I hope so.
Did you?
Because he promised me quick shots, and I was like, I'm here for
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah,
did you do?
I have the quick shots, but I forgot to bring the liquor.
We can still.
What's the liquor for?
For the shots.
We can still do quick shots.
Yeah, we can still do quick shots.
Okay.
I mean, are you like the content shouldn't be fucking somebody's getting drunk in the podcast.
No. Yeah,
at the same time, you're not even clickbaiting the title. No? So what's the point?
That's true. Well,
if you're clickbait, then yeah, the views will.
Well, I'm doing the same thing that Joe Rogan does. It's JR Clips. So the podcast I call it Tap House Clips. You know what I mean? And
I mean that's smart though, because like. You can digest the podcast.
Yeah.
But it takes forever to edit though, because honestly, like right now we're at 50 minutes, but like that should take 6 hours.
How long were y'all planning on going?
I told the viewers out there, if I have guests on, the longest I go is 2 hours. But depending if we don't have any topic anymore, then I'll cut it then.
Because I'm about to leave in like maybe 10 minutes.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go hang out with my brother. He has He just got an apartment.
Oh yeah, nice. Where was that?
He moved out last week.
Oh, nice.
Last week, and he finally got a couch today, so he said we could come over, and I was like, fuck yeah, we're gonna go over.
I didn't know that. I mean, I knew he was moving out. I didn't think he got it. Yeah, we could wrap it up in a little bit.
No, I just have to go. Y'all can keep going.
I mean,
I would like to do the quick shots before I go, though.
Okay.
It's Friday night.
Is it up somewhere?
Is it Friday? What's today? Saturday?
Dude.
Shit. Either way.
Shit.
It's Saturday. Damn.
It is Saturday. I haven't done quick shots in forever. Honestly, I had the shots.
To me, I'm more interested about the questions than the actual getting.
Well, the guy that used to do the questions, I don't know if he did them this time.
He didn't. I couldn't find them. I had like 6 like unwrapped ones.
Oh.
But I feel like
he's really good at that.
He's good at it
because he's just like random with it. Like he didn't really have a topic for it. It's random.
But it's gonna come from my head.
So you're just gonna like wing it right now?
Yes.
I don't think you should wing it.
It's up to you. Well, I mean, hey, look, I thought about all these questions in my head.
Have you really though?
Yeah, I did. But okay, I mean, they're not the best questions.
Let's test it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Who wants to go first?
You can always open a notepad and just randomly through the days and put a question.
I bet there's a Google thing that you can just be like random questions to ask.
Yeah.
But those are not fun, right? Or do you want to do those?
I mean, let's go.
Like throw some of yours in there.
Yeah,
then throw some of the Google.
Let's start with yours and go from there.
Okay, well we need the shots though.
No, we don't.
No, you don't want to do the shots?
No, right?
I don't care, but to be honest, I mean, I feel like we're gonna answer the question without even getting the.
Well, I kind of wanted to change it up a little bit.
How so?
Because I feel like that's answering a question with 30 seconds is super easy because you can just stop before 30 seconds,
well,
right?
Then lower the time.
It's not even the time, but it was more like I was gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna ask him a question and I'm gonna tell you, hey, guess what he's gonna say, and if you're close to it,
that just seems
so
complicated.
No. Like, the thing is, like, hey, all right, I'm gonna ask you this: what do you think he's gonna say? If he says, but
you would have to know the person
exactly,
well enough.
Exactly.
And then I could just change my answer just so you don't get it right.
No, but I would ask the person who doesn't know first, and then I would tell the person. Oh,
That doesn't make sense.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're asking me the question, but
Like if I said apples and he's like, no, oranges.
yeah,
But he
even though I was
say-
gonna say apple, I'm just gonna get it wrong on purpose. So
Well, since we're here,
just ask a damn question.
well,
entertain us.
Well, the thing is like, how could I make you take shots? You know what I mean? Like without
The time limit thing.
But that's so easy though. You could just stop before time
Not
limit.
if you have a really good question, and then you
true.
change the time limit to like 15 seconds.
No,
Okay. Well, okay.
I mean I'll take a shot regardless. I don't give a fuck.
I'm
Because it's about reaction time.
I'm curious to say, okay, 15 seconds instead of 30 seconds, and I'm gonna ask, what are the best questions to ask a drunk person?
Okay,
Because
but
I've never had that.
where are you
before.
going?
Where?
I thought you had questions in your head already.
You said to mix them up. I'm mixing them
Oh,
up.
okay.
Yeah.
I did say that. I did say that.
Yeah.
So y'all talk real quick.
Okay. What do you want us to talk about? This is the worst part when you're like,
Yeah,
hey,
just
you
like,
know what? Just take over and talk.
It's so funny.
It's the weirdest thing to say.
It's so funny how I say, "Hey, y'all talk," but before the podcast, y'all were
Yeah,
talking already
like
45
nothing.
minutes.
Whoa, we're
Yeah.
talking about more personal stuff.
Yeah,
there.
we'll go
we,
for that.
we don't want to air. We don't want to air that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what you can talk about, and this is my opinion. The restoration and January 6th.
What?
I don't know. Oh, I was gonna ask y'all about this earlier. I forgot. Never
Okay,
mind.
Mom, how much do you miss concerts and festivals?
Oh my god!
Oh my God, a
No,
lot.
you do your job. We're
yeah,
talking.
yeah. We're. Oh shit, we're talking. What was that? Hand sanitizer? Nah, nobody
yeah.
uses that shit. No, just kidding. Use hand sanitizer. Wash your hands 30 seconds or more.
I wasn't a big concert guy, but now that I can't go, I miss it
Yeah.
so much. Because Bad Bunny, I got really into Bad Bunny,
Uh-huh.
and I wanted to see him so bad in concert.
Wasn't he supposed to like come to the
He
DFW?
was supposed to be here. Yeah, he was here. He's been here before in the DFW area,
Okay.
and he was gonna come back, right? And then he's already finished his last album.
Yeah.
So to say, last album. I don't think he's done, but
I don't know.
He'll be at the Rumble tomorrow, the Royal Rumble.
oh
yeah,
really?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
making. He made shirts for it.
He made that song,
Booker
the
T
Booker T song.
Oh yeah.
So he's gonna appear at the Rumble, and I think he's gonna sing that song.
He loves wrestling.
Yeah.
So
Oh, does he really?
Yeah, he loves
Yeah, he's
wrestling.
a big wrestling fan.
I was happy.
Have you ever been to? Have you ever been to a wrestling event?
Yeah, I've been to a couple of them, and then they're coming back next year at the Cowboy Stadium again. So most likely I'm gonna try to get tickets because when they came last time here at the Cowboy Stadium was like 3 years ago, maybe 4.
Did you go to that?
Yeah, but it was a shitty show. But I don't know. I mean, I'll still try to go. What I miss the most is like soccer games though.
Oh,
Or honestly, just any events really. Just it's kind of sucks not being able.
yeah,
to,
we had gone to a Cowboys game like right before that year, that season before the pandemic, right? And we were planning on doing another one. We ended up not going, but we're gonna do a Stars game because
Oh,
I hear hockey's really
Dude, it's
like amazing.
fun.
Yeah.
It's
That's
fun.
one. I want to cross that off my
Dude,
list. To
they
go
fight
to.
a lot, and you don't even see it on TV a lot. But they fucking, I already got it. They fight a lot, dude. They fight. Oh my god, it's so
Because
fun.
I hear like the atmosphere there is amazing.
They're
Like
rich.
everybody's into it.
They're rich
yeah.
people.
So-
Rich people.
So
I
I-
promise you, they're fucking wealthy people.
So I want to
What do
go
they got
see
to do
that.
with me? Like I'm just going
Hey,
to
well,
go
I'm
watch.
I'm broke as fuck in there, and I'm like, hey, rich people.
But I hear it's not as expensive though.
No,
No, it's not. It's not. Oh, I got the shots. I'm sorry. I got the questions. If you want to bring the shots.
I thought we don't have to do shots.
Oh, you don't want to do shots?
I don't know. Doesn't know.
just test us.
Okay,
yeah,
fine.
we're just asking questions.
Fine. Okay, so one of the questions here is what you ask a drunk friend. Sorry, what's the
Wait,
question?
who wants to take it first? You take it first, or I take it first.
Best questions
Doesn't
to
matter. I'll
ask-
take it first if you
I'll
want.
take it first.
Well, there's not that fun of a questions, but I look. This is why I don't want to ask these questions because it's more of a sexual questions.
Well, then ask your question.
But you can say I don't want to say. You know what I mean? Because they're
That's
very
not
personal.
answering the question.
But okay, so
Do you even have a title for this episode?
I was gonna call. Well, my title was
Back again.
Oh, no, no.
We're back again.
Well, I was gonna say because people don't know who on YouTube who the fuck is back again. You know. So
Well,
my-
you already said my real name twice.
did I?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
I honestly didn't.
Me neither, dude.
Well, it's because I react to my real name.
Oh,
so I was
okay,
like,
okay.
fuck,
Damn,
you
you're
say my
probably
real
right.
name.
Well,
Well, you did. I know you did.
My
You
question
said it twice in the
pod-
beginning.
The episode's gonna be called "Which anime are you?" Or which anime can you relate to?
I always tell him, hey, you know, with the titles, I'm like, hey, when you do the titles, always do it with something super fucking random in the episode.
He's right about that though.
Where like it's not at the beginning, and it's not maybe even a conversation we're having.
The best one that we had was the devil at the bar.
And we talked about that for like maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, everything. It was like literally like an hour, 50-minute mark. Dude, I go back to our episodes and I listen to them and I'm like, man, that was really good content. Like, how did we do so good? You know? Yeah. But in my head, obviously, I was with somebody at the time and I was like, oh, I just get sad afterwards. I'm like,
well, I think when you do it by yourself, you sad.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But when I hear it though, I'm like, I was the most happiest at the time, so I guess that's what happened too.
So you say.
I believe so.
Anyway, these questions though.
Okay, so I'm gonna go first, right? Not first. I'm gonna go for M first, and it's gonna be the random one that I have on this list. So I'm gonna highlight it right now. So
you know, you could also do this. I'm just teaching you something new. When you like either double tap or triple tap. Mm-hmm. And it'll highlight. That way you don't have to use the drag.
Oh, okay. J-Trey, I'm sorry. I already knew that.
No, you didn't. Shut your ass up.
Okay, 50 seconds. 15 seconds. Hey, guys. Welcome to Quick Shots.
Without the shots.
Surprise, motherfucker. Yeah, the music's in my head, so I already know how it goes. I haven't used it in a long time, and it's been a while. This is the first time. So, okay. M.
Does it sound like elevator music?
No, it sounds amazing.
I've only listened to one podcast. That
really? Yeah, he told me you don't listen to him.
I don't
dude, he used to listen to like he went up to 20 episodes and he stopped.
Listening to them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know.
And then K, he listened to almost every single episode, and he stopped too. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna tell you to listen to no more. Because he stopped too, and I was like, all right, bitch.
That's because I don't like listening to myself.
And I stopped too. I stopped too. Mm-hmm. I used to always listen to myself. I'm like, I don't want to listen to it.
Yeah, I don't like listening to myself.
Because after a while, you're like, I know what I said. But
well, like sometimes I'm like, when to look at my own episodes, I'm just like, nah. Yeah, I was there, you know.
But this one, I think I'm gonna listen to it because I want to know.
Yeah, I know what I said. If anything, just to look at the
likes or like views.
to look at the editing, but at the same time, I leave it either. I'm listening to the audio one because I honestly won't really watch the YouTube one. If I do, I'll just leave it on the side on the second monitor, and on the first monitor, I'm doing whatever the hell I'm doing.
Yeah, and that's the same way too. I am. I'm like, there's time like for the beer reviews, I watch them because I want to see if the editing is good. But the podcast, I gotta care less now. Okay, so 15 seconds. Do you have a phone? Because my phone's over there.
Who doesn't have a phone?
That's one thing too. Like my fucking phone is always a camera recording. I want to buy the new iPhone because it has better angles. But 15 seconds.
All right.
This is gonna be
super. And it'll start when you finish the question, right?
It will start when I say the question.
All right. When you finish saying the question.
Yes. What is the biggest lie you ever told to a significant other?
Shit, I don't know. I can't think of anything. No, that girl doesn't like me. I guess. Yeah. Jealousy. Girls, ex-girlfriends have been jealous of other girls and they think that they like me. And I said, no, they don't like me, but I knew they'd like me.
She's just a friend.
Wait, hold up. That's what you told a significant other?
That they don't like, the girl doesn't like me?
Yeah.
That's the biggest lie, yeah.
The girl.
But you knew.
But I knew they liked me, yeah.
Oh, shit.
I don't think that's that bad.
It's not that bad.
I mean, if you're still hanging out with them.
No, I don't hang out with girls that like me.
Okay.
Why would I hang out with girls that like me? That's asking for trouble.
Yeah. All right, you know what? Okay. Tell me.
That's not what you asked me, though. You asked me what's the biggest lie. I told you.
What was the seconds he had? I feel like he was close to it.
15, I did. I stopped at 15.
Oh, look at that!
No, I stopped it. I mean, he kept talking, but I mean,
yeah, exactly. No, if he keeps talking, that's a shot.
Yeah. Well, no, why?
Because there's 15 seconds only.
Well, no, I answered my question, but you looked at me like it wasn't enough.
No,
like I needed
the only way you can get the shot is if you don't come up with an answer in 15 seconds.
Oh, yeah,
that's how it works.
Really? My thing was is you just pass the seconds and you take a shot.
I mean, that's not how it works.
Oh, no, we used to have a rule where you had to talk throughout the time, right? But that's when you ask a specific question for that. So, but no, he's right. Like if I answered the question within 15 seconds.
But did he?
Yeah, he started at 5 seconds.
Yeah, I was like, okay, that girl doesn't like me.
Okay, you fucking lucky because he 17.
Lucky, I know.
17%. All right, time yourself. One. All right, one.
I can time him.
Okay,
he got me.
You ready? Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Yeah, no, you fucking.
I can't see my contact.
I can't see.
I really couldn't see it. No,
Okay.
like I can see there's a question,
All
but
right.
I can't like clearly read it.
All right, you ready? One. Oh, well, first let me finish it. After I say what the
I know
question.
how timers work.
Yeah, we know when to start a timer after the question ends.
What's your?
This is like Family Feud, all right?
You ready? What's your biggest turn off?
Biggest turn off? You know, just like looking at a chick or sexually, or what are we talking about?
Biggest turn off. Whatever
I
you
don't
think
know.
it is.
I might sound hypocritical, but if she has a bad smile or bad teeth, then
Time.
I
I think smile. That's
Smile,
it.
yeah,
Wait,
because-
he's still talking though. He's still talking though.
Because-
Wait, he answered the question.
But like I had braces, but I want to get Invisalign again, but I gotta get my wisdom teeth out first.
Yeah, how many do you have?
I've still got all of them.
What? Take them the fuck out.
Well, you gotta
right
relax.
now.
I ain't got. It's like
It costs money.
it costs money.
Sorry,
homie.
well, I had,
Not everybody got dental insurance
But
like you, bro.
And apparently, when I did have dental, they didn't cover that.
I had chip when I was like 18.
Yeah.
I was like, are they ready to go out? Like, no, taking the fuck out. They fucking forced them all out.
Oh no,
all four of them.
like
J-Trey, all
they're,
four of them.
they're saying that I think at the bottom two are like coming out like
Because
sideways or whatever. but
because
I don't know.
the older you are, the older it's hard to recover.
Okay, but anyways, I'm planning on doing that
Did
soon.
he
'cause
really answer that question before?
You're like
He
right
was still
at,
talking.
right at 12. Right at
But
12.
it's not.
But he answered the question.
I answer. You say it's a simple 1-1-2. Like I'll take
All
the
right,
shot. I don't give a
fuck
fuck.
it. 10 seconds.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay,
but,
we'll do 10 seconds.
but to me, the question was a little vague though, because what's your biggest turn off? We're talking about if I see a girl.
You could, you know,
I could- I
You
could-
know,
I
okay,
could answer
I'll
it.
give you this
you
for
could,
free.
okay, all right, go ahead.
Biggest turn on for me and a girl on
On.
it's a girl just having a ponytail.
What?
Yeah, like a messy. They're in sweats with a ponytail, like
You like
no
the,
makeup.
the plain look.
Yeah, to me that's
No,
a turn on.
That's actually amazing. I
fucking
think
love that shit.
I think
you
that's
know?
actually like the regular natural look where like they just have their hair like randomly
like a
coming.
muñeco, yeah, like they're not trying too hard.
Yeah, I
you
love
know,
that
it's just
shit. I
something
love
chill.
it. That's because it's natural. Because it's
Exactly.
you.
Okay, that was a free one right
That's
there.
a free one right there. All right.
Yeah. There you go. But I'll still take the shot if you want me to. I don't give a fuck.
This one I don't think you're gonna answer. If you don't
Okay.
answer it, you take a shot.
Okay.
That's it. That okay. Perfect. That's in your rule. If you don't want to answer it, shot.
Okay.
And if you do want to
okay.
answer it, you have to do 10 seconds.
Okay.
10 seconds? Nah, just do 15. Do 15.
10
Keep
seconds.
15.
10 seconds.
It's because he's mad
No.
that we're answering him so
No,
quick.
but you have to do 15 because you have to also think about it
All
too.
right. 15 because this is this one.
15, but if he doesn't want to answer, it's
All
a
right.
shot. Yeah.
All right. So now that's the new rules. Now that's perfect rule because right because you if you
Yeah.
always say no then you know. All right. So what is the biggest secret that you're keeping from everyone in this room?
Biggest secret that I'm keeping from this
Yes.
room? I don't have a secret that I'm keeping from this room.
Okay. Well, he answered it.
Because there's both of y'all, and I'm not keeping a secret
Yeah,
from you.
no, you're right. You're right.
So-
You're right.
true.
I figured that was hard to think about. You know, I was like, if you're gonna say no, I don't want. I don't want to say.
it's a
'Cause you would've said
legitimate,
if-
legitimate answer.
Yeah, like if you would have said family or something else, that's different.
Yeah.
But you said this room,
Yeah.
just y'all two.
I
I'm
was-
so smart.
I
You're like,
was-
you think I was gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it. I was testing the waters.
You stupid.
I was testing.
Which old dumb man.
Dude, you ready for this one?
Oh yeah.
I want to say. I'm curious about this one now. All right, ready?
Yeah.
J-Trey, what is the kinkiest thing you've ever done?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know what you consider kinky when you don't.
Whatever you consider kinky, man.
What you think is kinky?
Yeah.
Shit, honestly, I don't know, to be honest.
Time.
I honestly don't know. That's the thing.
Shot.
I'm a simple, chill guy. That's it. I mean, I'll take the shot. I don't care, but
Shot.
I'm just honestly being honest.
Hey, I won't give it a shot now, but you
I feel
understand.
like you haven't asked any of your questions. You've just been doing the list.
My questions are more what's it called?
Nihilistic?
Nihilistic. Yeah.
I don't think that.
I don't
you
think-
understand
I
what that
don't-
means?
Wait. Okay. Yeah, give me a definition of nihilistic. Now I want to know.
I don't know the actual definition.
Time.
You could have just looked it up.
Time 'em.
You just.
What's the definition of nihilistic?
I don't know the actual definition,
Tell 'em.
but I know.
Why?
Because it's a question I'm asking him, and I want to know if it's answered.
I just answered it. I don't know the actual
Yeah, he
definition.
just literally said
but it's
it.
like you don't see life in a positive way. You think everything's gonna go to shit. Like everything's bad.
All right. Oh shit. Nihilism, right? Or nihilistic?
Nihilism.
Nihilism.
Why are you going to Urban Dictionary?
Don't go to Urban Dictionary.
That's the wrong definition. Literally, though, it's the first one, the one on top.
No, that's the urban. Oh, this one.
It's because you look at life in
It's
a
'cause
negative way.
You,
Like there's
you're not
no-
clicking on it because you're like it's a noun, but no, it's right.
All right. Someone whose occupation is to trim any type of
What the
nihilist.
Nihilist. Give me the damn.
Nihilist.
I was like, whoa, maybe I knew the word the whole time. You put nihilist.
I thought it was that one right there. The second one, nihilism. That's unencyclopedia though. That one, I guess, right? Word. All right, here goes. Nihilist.
No, you probably spelled it wrong.
I spelled it wrong.
Did I? How do you
Yeah, because you're spelling it like
Like nail?
yeah, nihilist.
No. Nihilist.
Nah.
I feel like it's like that.
Isn't it a Y?
It's
No, I don't think so. Well, spell it on your phone.
Okay.
I don't think it's. I think it's spelled like that. Nihilism.
Yeah,
That
was
sounds wrong saying it. No, that bitch. Hey, bitch, want to make some money? Oh wait, remember that one? Nihilistic. That's weird.
Yeah,
That's how you spell it. Oh,
Rejecting.
No. Rejecting all religious and moral principles and the belief that life is meaningless. That's what you think of me.
I feel like you kind
Is
of
that,
feel like...
but is that right? Is that what it's supposed
Is
to
that
mean?
what is-
Yeah, the part where it says life is meaningless.
Yeah, I figured that.
Okay,
was for-
so you definitely spelled it way wrong.
yeah,
It's Nihilist.
Okay.
And he spelled it N-I-E?
like a nail. That's like a
spelled-
nail.
yeah.
N-A-I-L.
Yeah, and then he goes to Urban Dictionary, which Urban Dictionary says a philosophical attitude associated with nailing, hammering, or at times carpentry. So you're always
You believe in carpentry?
you're philosophical about always hammering shit. Man.
You didn't believe in Jesus' like spiritual level, but you believed in his work ethics.
Yeah.
His work ethics.
Oh,
Yeah, I
shit.
feel like that you come off like you have that kind of point of view, like
Nah.
the world's pointless.
I get it. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Hey, but you know what? That's been quick shots. I
That's
appreciate
it.
I mean,
We're
hey,
weak as fuck.
hey, I want them to get the taste.
You
of
know what?
it
Next
is.
time you should have that ready.
No, I am gonna have it ready. The only reason why I didn't have it ready is because I was going through some shit still. So I was like, I don't want to fucking work with anything. But yeah, no. Hey, but Em, you said you want to be back on the podcast, right?
Well, I said that I would like to
Every week.
Not, I don't know
Every
about
week.
every week. I don't know
Every
about every
week.
week.
Every week.
That means every episode, right?
Yeah, it's every week.
Yeah,
It's
I don't know.
It's once a week. It's not twice a week anymore.
You need to bring.
Remember we used to do it twice a week,
Yeah.
right?
Well, he wanted to do every day, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?
That's
Every
crazy.
day?"
Dude, I did it twice a week.
Especially because you complain about the editing being allowed.
No,
Which is I don't take that away from that.
No.
Well, because I don't think he understood what it took to have it once a week. I'm
Well,
like, that's a job.
No, the thing is, like back then, we never had video.
Oh,
So
okay, it
editing
was
for
all
the audio, it was like
Easier.
fucking 30 minutes
And,
less.
and he was always trying to go like past an hour. I was like, no, we can't be doing more than an hour. We don't
Yeah.
have enough content.
Yeah, well, it's like if you're like uploading to YouTube. Even though I'm kind of contradicting myself on this because my videos have been 13. My first video was 18 minutes, and then my second video was like 13 minutes. But at least 5-minute videos right now because you're not getting monetization for it.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then start going.
But yes, when it comes to like guests like yourself,
Mhm.
there's no limit for how long I go. But yes, it will be a certain time that I want to have it. But
I
when
can
it-
keep going. I just gotta go.
No, but I mean, but when it comes to you, you're gonna come every week. You know, 'cause
I mean, I'll pop in every once in a while. It's
Yeah,
just you
yeah.
need your host, your
that
co-host
motherfucker ain't
back.
coming in anytime soon.
But you already got all your shots.
He said it Wednesday, but who knows?
But he hasn't got all his shots.
He guys, no, me and him got it at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So he should. By the way, I'm vaccinated.
I
You
know
that.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
aware.
not.
Yeah, he's
I'm not either.
Yeah,
I don't. I
yeah.
honest.
And I'm not even talking about COVID. I just don't have no.
Right? Like, nah. I mean, to be honest, Yes,
Yeah,
I know it. I know COVID's real, but I put a trust on where I go, to be honest. Because honestly, the only place I go is to the gym.
So you more go about how the place is handling it, whether you go there or
Yeah,
not?
like okay, like me coming here, I was aware it is. To be honest, I didn't really care if
You want to go to the
or
bar?
not. No, I don't want to go to the bar. What the fuck?
Oh man, I was like,
Because
oh.
then the people in my group chats are gonna be like, "This is hypocritical son of a bitch." I'm over here criticizing everybody that's going out and on the group chat, and then
Oh yeah, okay. No, I was just curious.
Nah,
I was curious.
but nah, I wouldn't.
I was gonna say either the bar. The only bar I would go to is Social House because I feel like it's like a kind of like a non.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of,
Unless it's like
a brewery.
I'm going, yeah, like if I'm going to a brewery where it's literally just us, people that I know, we're gonna sit together and that's it, and drink a beer and talk. Then yeah, that's fine.
I've gone to the bars, but I haven't gone to the ones that we've gone to have been pretty
chill,
strict about it,
restricted.
and we haven't gone on a weekend.
Okay,
We've gone during the week.
I wouldn't step on 7th at all.
Yeah, 7th is pretty bad.
I told him I'm gonna move at 7th Street.
That's expensive.
Yeah,
huh?
very expensive.
Shit.
It's not even fucking like it's fucking expensive as shit. But
So why? Shouldn't I mean?
no, I know
I'm not
why.
telling you what to do, but shouldn't you? If you look at your age, shouldn't you start investing to buy a home?
Hey man, he has to.
I'm going through some shit, man.
He's going through some shit.
Let me
I bet,
let me enjoy myself for a second.
I mean,
man.
because that's just my plan.
No,
Now,
obviously I would love a home, but I don't know if I want to be in Texas all the time. You know, because
Yeah.
People
I
that
mean-
say that bother the fuck out of me.
Well,
I
love
mean,
Texas.
wouldn't you want to be?
I love
in Texas.
Texas.
Texas is the best place.
but like, because
That's true.
well, my mom and my parents are giving me the house,
Oh, okay.
so I already know I'm gonna have a house. But I feel like I need to be somewhere in a more how you call it, next to the trails, obviously, but also because I feel like I need to be around my age group, and because right
But
here,
7th Street isn't your.
yeah,
age
it's,
group.
Yeah,
it's,
it's
it's,
really
it's
not.
random.
you
It's
already,
random.
you already contradicted yourself.
God damn it, guys.
Honestly, you're not
Hey,
getting
look,
any
wants,
younger.
He wants the social life.
I want the
That's what he
social
wants.
life.
Oh.
That's
I
what
feel
he
like-
wants.
I feel like-
But he's not social.
But I want to try to be social. I want to go
So-
out there and throw myself like, hey,
So you want to go to Cali? Basically, you're making the opposite switch.
Oh man, don't go to Cali.
Cali. Nah, fuck that. Cali's like they're fucking like funeral homes already. Like,
Yeah.
dude, I don't know if you follow this podcaster. Sorry, this YouTuber. He's called D'Angelo Williams. He's making a video where he's like contradicting all the people who are like celebrities and like YouTubers, like Jake Paul and like all those people. He's making a video like how they are like, this is not real, blah blah blah. I'm still throwing a party, and like he's making the opposite of all the victims in the hospitals. I'm like, ooh, I want to see that shit. It's coming tomorrow, I think. But hey, Laura, I'm sorry, I'm keeping you here.
Say my name again.
Yeah. Nah, I heard that one.
I heard that one.
Yeah.
That one I genuinely heard.
Literally, you said it 3 times already.
I feel
Just
like
remember, you have 3 times.
I don't know
Three
where.
strikes.
That's a lot.
Fuck
Well, hey,
this shit.
have they texted you if you want to go over already?
Yeah, they're waiting for me.
Who's there? You don't have to say specifically, but
My family.
all of them.
No, just my siblings.
Oh, okay, go then. Go enjoy yourself.
Tell me what to do. I already told you I was leaving.
I mean, you like I live here too. You know. Shit.
How do you want to like disconnect the mic so when I put it down?
I'll just turn it off. I'll just like lower the volume down.
Okay. Do you want to do that now?
Yeah. Anyways, guys, M is leaving to.
I have to make a thing about it.
Anyways,
I'll see you later, man. It's good to
Bro,
see you.
same here.
yeah. I'll see you at home.
Stop being so depressed.
Yeah.
I know you can't help it, but yeah.
Yeah. I
So
appreciate you.
like
Honestly, I appreciate you joining me. It was a big.
we should do this more often.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I feel like
Not like once a week, but
I feel like once a week.
Once a month.
once a month.
That's
Have the
all right.
shots ready.
Yeah.
I'll for
have
sure
some
have
actual questions.
I'll
Ready.
have that question. All right.
The shots come and go, but the damn questions, that's the content right there.
The
Yeah.
long as I go is 2 hours. All right, K?
Alright.
J-Trey?
Okay, what the
I know I keep fucking. All right, man. Be careful. Be safe.
Yeah, for real,
All right,
bro.
I'll see you at
See ya,
home.
guys.
Cause be safe, because I think it was getting foggy when I was driving up here.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was my glasses
I
at
was like,
first.
damn.
I was like, damn.
Batman.
That's fucking shit.
I was like, I'm back in Gotham.
Just be careful with the light over there. The light could fall.
All right, see y'all.
Oh, here.
Let's see. Still getting likes on that video.
You still getting
man.
likes on that video?
See, you know.
What do you do normally around this time, J-Trey?
What's up?
What do you do around this time normally?
What's today? Saturday 9:20. Basically, at this point, I would just be on my computer.
Just like editing some videos or stuff like that?
Either that, watching a streamer, or maybe watching something on Netflix. Or I would say maybe watching an anime, but who am I kidding? Sometimes I get too lazy to read.
Dude,
to be
that's the
honest.
same way too. The only reason why I want to fucking mess around with the anime is because like Attack on Titan, I kind of want to read the manga.
Yeah.
But the only streamer that I watch, if I'm being honest, like it's like I go on yours to support you, and obviously YouTube too as well. But I was political YouTubers, which is Hassan. I don't know if you know who he is. He used to be a TYT. He streamed Among Us with AOC, Pokemon, and Jacksepticeye and things like that. Those Jacksepticeye and Markiplier, I love watching them because they have a relaxing tone voice where I could just fucking fall asleep and you know what I mean? Do you think that's kind of a process where you want to be at one point?
What do you mean?
Like have a relaxing voice and just like make people fall asleep on your streams, you know? Or are you more like, hey, get the fuck, if you're in here, energetic?
I don't know. It could be. For me, I would just like people to be interactive. Because I mean, I've gotten comments where like I talk back to obviously the people that go in the chat, and they're like, hey, you know, like, hey, I'm gonna stick around, or I'm gonna give you a follow. Nah, I don't want to go because I'll stay awake. I still got water.
Okay.
Thanks. No, but they're like, oh, some other streamers don't even pay attention to chat, or they won't reply back.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Because I've heard that Hassan, because he always talks to chat, right? Mm-hmm. And he ignored him one time, and I think the stream said, hey guys, he's ignoring us. Hugs for each other, right? Yeah. And he's like, that's fucking weird. He's like, he got mad at them, like, that's fucking weird. I don't like that shit. If you're at that shit, I'm gonna ban your ass.
Yeah.
Like that seems like it's a whole different topic, and that seems like you're going through something.
Oh shit, I just got bit.
You got bit for real?
Nah.
Hey, fuck her up.
Nah,
bitch. Just kidding.
Literally. Nah. I'm just trying to play.
No, it's because I fucking ate the bone. I gave him a bone with meat.
Oh, I'm trying to get my hand bones. Hell no.
They love you. They're very lovable dogs, but when I take them out to go walk, dude,
yeah,
they're horrible. They fucking bark at everybody.
I was gonna say something, but never mind.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? Okay.
Nah, I'm not gonna say it.
But okay, I don't want to go into Twitch because I feel like it's
because that's all we literally talk about.
That's all. Yeah, honestly, like I don't like that. By the way, guys, Daytrade gave me this gaming laptop.
Laptop. Damn,
mouse. I know, right?
I mean, I'm a small streamer. I ain't got it like that. But if I had it, then yeah, for sure.
He gave me he bought a gaming mouse and a mouse pad, and I really appreciate it. And if you haven't yet,
no, it doesn't move. Right?
No, it doesn't move, dude. It's fucking nice, dude.
Nice.
I love it when the mouse pad is like slick and it's like it's thin.
Like Margaroni gave me a mouse pad for Christmas. A Dragon Ball Z one.
Oh, dude,
and it's Shenron and the Dragon Balls. I love it because it's the same size as this one. Mm-hmm. But on the desk I have, it moves around now. So I had to buy double-sided tape and tape it at the bottom. And ever since then, it doesn't move. So I've been using it. But then again, I have like 3 mouse pads in my desk because I have one in front of me, and like one of the long Excel ones, and then my monitor's on top of that. And my keyboard, and then on the side is the mouse one, and then I have a smaller one, but I use that as a coaster.
You know what I want? Have you seen those tables that kind of lift up from IKEA?
Yeah.
Like you press the table, it goes up. You want to stand.
Yeah.
Do you think you will get one of those one day?
If I had the money, yeah.
How much are they? I feel like they're like 150 or 200 bucks.
About
yeah. Because like I told M, like I want to move out to 7th Street.
Yeah.
Like I said, only reason why is because I feel like I need to be. Obviously, first and foremost, the training trails. I want to run every day, every morning. Have more of a reason to go out, and it's like literally right behind Chewy's. And right, I don't know if have you been to Arcadia?
Yeah. I know where that's at.
Right there. Next to it.
Okay.
Literally, those apartments right there. That's where it's at. It's a studio.
It's still open? Arcadia, no, right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it closed down. No, they closed down even before the pandemic happened. Yeah.
Damn, that sucks. But it makes sense. All of it is touching the fucking games and shit.
Well, yeah, but they closed it way before that.
Damn, that sucks ass.
Way before that.
Well, I wouldn't move in that area in the studio because I don't know how the podcast is gonna work. I don't know how the streaming is gonna work.
Yeah.
But I'll make it work. But I figured, I was like, you know what? I'm paying on my car.
Mm-hmm.
I pay it off by March, so I don't have to worry about payments there. So that's extra money coming in to the deposit for the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to move there to socialize more. But like it's scary as fuck. Obviously, it's expensive as fuck. And I have the puppies, and they're like $1,200 to move them in.
Damn.
So I'm like, I don't know, but I'm gonna do all I can. I'm gonna do the best.
At least
I can.
give it a try.
Yeah, for sure. But honestly, I do want a house, but I don't know specifically where I want to live at. So like, that's the reason why it's okay. I mean, I'm like, I would love to move into Texas somewhere around here, like especially in this area because it's gonna get big in the future.
Yeah.
But my mom and dad already have an investment in their house, and they're giving it to me, and we're splitting it up to the family. But it depends what happens, obviously.
Yeah. No, I mean, you can make plans, but sometimes life says other things, and
And obviously, like, if you want, once the COVID is over, which I doubt it's going to be over probably to, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
At this point now.
But if you want to do, if you want to go to the club or bars, my place is right there. We don't have to drive.
Sense.
We can just walk to the place we need to walk to, and we could pregame at my house and have fun. You know what I mean? So I'm excited for it. It's a fun thing. So you might not see this background because I might be at the apartment probably July.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and it's coming up.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I want you to come over July.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely be there. I'll be there.
It'll be fun as fuck, honestly. But there was something I want to talk about, and I completely don't know if I should. Mental health when it comes to the pandemic. How do you feel about that?
In what sense? Like being stuck in home all day or what?
Yeah, or just in general, like,
to be honest,
like, has it been difficult for you as because it has been difficult for me, not just because obviously like because I'm alone.
Yeah.
Technically, I'm not. Obviously, I have a roommate.
Yeah.
But I mean, he has his own life, and I wouldn't expect him to be in my life all the time.
Yeah.
But in general, like, what things that I used to do, the things I used to do during this time was different a year ago than it is now, and it has been difficult for me, and that's the reason why I haven't done the podcast a lot, because it's been depressing.
Yeah. You feel alone. There's nothing to do. Well, for me, I think because I was going through a whole hard drive, and that's why you got the picture you got on Discord.
Yeah, dude, that's just hilarious.
There's videos. When we're at what's his name's house?
Monchos?
No. It was a back house. No, obviously Moncho had a back house.
Enrique?
No. It was a back house in the D Hill area.
Junior.
No. No, his wasn't a back house. He just had a pool.
Yeah, he had a pool. But
no, but it's the.
I thought it was Enrique though, because Enrique is inside.
No, what's his name? I forgot his name. But anyways, we went back there and we're playing rock. Well, at least one time, the old guys were playing Rock Band back there. But anyways, those videos came up on the hard drive.
I know who it is.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay.
Lil Martin.
Yeah, there you go, Lil Martin. I knew it started with an M.
A little baby girl.
But yeah, Lil Martin. There you go. So
it's gonna fall. I knew it.
Shit! September. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. But
continue. I got you. I will put it real quick.
Anyway, so those came up, but obviously, I feel like we grew up in the wrong time, in a sense of technology. For me, at least, I feel like we should have grown up with better technology in the sense of more cameras and stuff like that. Because I like looking back at pictures and videos, and I feel like I was the one who was always taking pictures and videos growing up, especially after high school and stuff. So I had obviously my flip phone. I recorded the videos, and that's why that picture came up too, and I sent it. But when I look it up on my computer, the quality is shit. You know, like you have to have like the screen has to be like this small, like literally a small rectangle for you to see it. Because if you maximize it, it's gonna be pixelized like crazy. But there was couple videos which I'm still gonna share with you on on Discord.
I wish to give it to me. Like, dude, like honestly,
on Discord, I'll send stuff.
I thought about it. Like, I never had a good phone to record videos or photos, and that's the only reason why I never took it.
Yeah, but I mean, I still gave it a shot and recorded stuff. So at least, and the thing is also the audio isn't that good either. So you could hear what's going on, but you sometimes can't make out what's going on. So I'll send the stuff when I look back at them. But I guess when I was starting this answer this question, my answer was gonna be it didn't affect me really, because I feel like I already lived my partying, my going out phase. You know, like now I'm 30 and I'm home. And just rather watch TV. Literally, I'm on my computer, like I either just randomly making something on, not Photoshop because I don't have it, GIMP. So if you know, free software for photo editing,
whatever you can get,
exactly.
go for it.
And then DaVinci Resolve, so to edit videos.
DaVinci is really good.
Yeah, so that's what I use to edit my videos. So either editing videos or whatever, or just watching some other streamer or bullshit or whatever. And I want to have more. I just wish I had more friends that had Discord or were on the computer or had built a computer and were on their computer more. Because I don't mind doing face calls, or like my brother my brother and his friends have a Discord, like their own server, and they added me on there because I'm cool with them, even though there's like a 9-year difference. And they'll get in the just on their little channel and just talking or general, and they'll all have their headset on and they'll randomly talk about whatever. And I get in there just because I was like, okay, I got nothing else to do. They're cool people to talk to, you know, whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
But other than that, I don't mind. I never really minded, you know, is the whole being home because of pandemic, because I feel like I already did what I was supposed to. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind going out and meeting more people or whatever, because I feel like I am very social. I'm more social now, but I think it's okay. Like I don't really care.
Yeah, it doesn't affect you as much as like for me, like I think I was okay with it, you know, and a year plus is fine for safety purposes and for like not to, you know, make it worse than it is. So I'm okay with not going to it. Like, obviously, right now, I feel kind of like guilty if I go to the gym sometimes.
Yeah.
I haven't gone to the gym yet, but I'm waiting till Wednesday for the vaccine to kick in 100%. Because it takes 14 days for it to kick in.
Okay.
So that's the only reason why I haven't gone to the gym. But I am going to go starting Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, mask and distancing and all. We're going to like at times nobody's going, but I feel like nobody's going now, regardless. Like
to the gym,
or not just like to the gym, yes, but like for people who don't normally go to the gym, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Like if people who do go to the gym all the time, they're always gonna be there.
Yeah,
they're
always there.
People who have New Year's resolution, things like that, they're gone.
Nah, if you go to Planet, there's yeah, because my brother. What are we? Fourth? Oh yeah, we're fourth week of the new year already.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
My brother, he was like, man, what the fuck? It's already been 3-4 weeks, and these new resolution people still keep going to the gym.
That's good.
You know, it's
ways,
good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like hey, keep
keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah.
You know, meet your goals and stuff. But for him, he's like, fuck, because I mean, you've seen it where you go. There's people literally sitting on the machines or hung in the weights
and texting,
or they're on their phone, exactly,
and
stuff. Some people want to just go in and out and, you know, get that workout in and just go home and stuff. And that's my brother. He doesn't. Plus, the Planet from the house is literally down the street, so he takes about an hour and a half. Compared to me, I take like about close to 2 hours just because of the drive.
Yeah.
It's about what, like 15-minute drive. And stuff. So, you know, it takes a little bit longer, and, you know, traffic, whatever. But yeah, when it comes down to to being home. I do miss like house parties though.
Dude, I do.
Like
Get-togethers,
like,
hanging out.
yeah. That. Like, or okay, the Super Bowl's coming up, so I'm like, okay, well, usually people be like, hey, we're having a Super Bowl watch party. I'm not big into football, but I like to be around the people.
Yeah, like friends
watching it. Yeah,
eat some food.
And Twitter pops off with the memes, regardless what happens these days. If it's a big event, Twitter's gonna pop off.
For sure.
Whether it was the election, the inauguration,
or the insurrection.
Yeah, or right now with the GameStop,
the whole stock. Shit, yeah.
Or right now with the doggy Bitcoin.
I didn't even bring
stuff.
that up at all, but that was in my mind too. I was all in that bitch.
Yeah, so being on Twitter, it makes it fun. But no, I miss that. I miss having the opportunity to go to concerts, and just even. I wasn't really big on going to the movies, but just not having the option of going.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, but I think some movie theaters are open now, but I still wouldn't go.
Yeah, the movie theaters, like the only one that I think is coming out recently is gonna be some Marvel movie, Shang-Chi. I think. I don't know. Honestly, like everything's coming on a fucking HBO Max.
Well, the thing is with the movies and stuff, a lot of stuff got delayed because of COVID. So I think if COVID didn't happen, then all these new movies would have been out in theaters and stuff.
I think I recently watched. I don't know if you ever watched games.
Shit, Halo would have been out already.
That's exactly what I was trying to talk about. Like, I don't know if you watch Game theories.
Hey, going back to video games again, but anyways,
I mean it's part of life. Film theory or game theory. He came on, I think today, or this week. He had an episode talking about how it affects the game industry, and all those games were like the Miles Morales on PS5 and things like that. They were already in development long ago.
Yeah.
So this year,
sorry, I'm a cough, but then it's not like that I have anything.
Go for it.
It's just the water went down the wrong pipe.
You're good. So he's right. Last year was like they were already coming up with those games, and those games were coming out, Cyberpunk, all that shit. But like now this year, it's the first time they're in development that all the new games are coming out. Expect delays. Expect a fuck ton of delays, and be okay with it.
Shit, what's up? So square up, shit. Boom, 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 boom.
She loves to have fun.
Oh, you too? What's up?
Yeah, I don't know about her though.
Nah, she just wants to be pet.
So like, I'm okay with Halo being delayed as long as it's good. And honestly, Halo, when it comes to gaming, like when how we were talking about earlier about Apex, about PUBG, and all that stuff, Halo has always had it perfect. Honestly, like they had games where you could before Bungie separated and they were in Microsoft.
Yeah.
You were able to make your own PP arenas. You were able to build your own, like, you know what I mean?
See, and that's what the nostalgia for at least for my brother was, because he was growing up during that time where all his friends, after school they didn't have to worry about working.
Yeah, no.
They got on and well, at least by the time Halo 3 came out, I already had a job, and that was 2007.
Yeah.
So because we was our senior year of high school.
I had a job since I was 14.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that. But them, like they had the nostalgia of having, like you said, creating the arenas and doing these races and stuff like that, and it's pretty cool. So that's kind of like when I built my PC. Even though I'm sure some people are gonna listen to this and be like, "Oh, you don't even play PC games," because there's really like I don't know, like I do like single player games, but I don't really like single player.
You like multiplayer games?
Yeah, and the fact that fucking Apex hasn't done cross progression, so that way, I mean, why even waste my time and start playing with like my PC account when it's like none of the stuff that I've earned on the PS4,
It makes sense because like on Destiny you're able to have cross progression.
I forgot to say cross progression. There you go.
Because this week or this month they didn't talk about cross platform the first time ever. Destiny, the first time ever. And I agree with that. Like you would want that, and that'll kind of make you want to join what you like Halo and shit like that. But I understand that, like, that feeling of like, no, I don't want to do this shit right now.
Yeah. So no, like I started Destiny 2 on PC because it's free.
Mm-hmm.
But then remember we realized that it's not a cross-platform. But I was still doing the story because
It's fun.
it's fun. But the only problem is
Friends is funner.
I'm not doing it. I don't think I'm setting up my stuff right to stream it because it starts lagging. Like,
Oh, does it?
Yeah, if I try to stream it, like I'll play fine, but my stream is I'm dropping frames.
Damn, I didn't know that.
So I need to either lower my settings on the game, or I gotta look into it
You
to
mean-
see how other streamers do it, because other streamers, they have it without a problem. And my graphics card is pretty good, even though the 3000 already came out, you know, and those are pretty good. But I mean, I got a 2070, which is just fine, you know.
I have never tried to stream Destiny. I think I did it before. Like, I did streaming itself, like just to practice.
Yeah.
And it was okay, but maybe because now they have the upgrades, you know, like the 4K, and they have 60 frames per second on the consoles. Maybe that's different.
But I mean, if you stream directly from the console, you're fine.
Are you trying to do like 60 frames per second?
I'm doing it like directly from the PC.
Oh, okay, so you're trying to go for 60 frames.
Yeah, like my stream resolution is 720 by 60.
Okay.
So I do get 720. That's the max because I don't want to push it. I think my computer can do it. Can push to stream at 1080, but I don't want to push it.
Dude,
that much.
this one right here, 1080 60 frames.
But when you're streaming it, when you're pushing out,
yeah, when I'm pushing out, like I do whatever the settings say I should do. Recommended, and it says 1080 60 frames. Like, you know what? Fuck it.
Shit.
The only reason why it lags is because it's FIFA and like they're far away or like different countries.
Yeah.
But
wait, are you using the Elgato?
I'm using the Elgato.
Oh, that's why. No, I'm talking about if you were to try to stream the game from directly, if you're playing the game and you're streaming from the same PC, I don't think you would be able to hit it.
So the Elgato helps out a lot.
The Elgato's helping, yeah, because you're using that as a capture card, yeah. But if you try to stream with the integrated stuff, because honestly, I don't know what kind of graphics card you.
My graphic card is crappy. It's like,
well, yeah.
so graphic card is 4 gigabyte VRAM.
So that wouldn't hold. That wouldn't be able to do. Nah. You're either gonna
drop frames
if you're trying to do everything at the high level, or you have to have all your resolution low, and I want to say mid on your OBS.
I always have 1080p 30 frames per second. I never go 60 frames, but there's sometimes it goes 60 frames by itself. Recently, like I there's a lot like the only thing I have trouble with is if I play like FIFA and I'm playing a different game, I don't know how to change it on the title, like on Twitch. Like, do I have to
that's easy. Let me show you right now.
Like, do I have to be logged in on Twitch to do that shit?
Like, let's see.
Sorry, guys. I apologize for this.
You're fine. I mean, it's fine. Because honestly, at the same time, I don't want to talk about this.
No,
because we're literally that's all we talk about.
I never
go to Twitch.
I never bring it up. Like, I mean, that was because like we're talking about other shit. I forgot it's not fucking look.
Okay.
Yeah, just click it. The only thing I had.
Do you stay logged in?
I guess so. Yeah.
This is gonna always be your. This is always gonna be your buddy when you're streaming, especially the stream manager. Here, so here when you're streaming, because you don't give a fuck about tags apparently.
I don't know what the fuck.
So always go to edit stream info. Even if you're streaming, edit stream info. Type a new title, put whatever title you want. Don't worry about this if you're already streaming because you already went live. But if you, for the followers who have notifications on their phone or whatever, this is the message that's gonna appear on the phone.
Oh, okay.
And then this is obviously the game, so you can always exit and type the new game. Tags are important. So when you go live, these tags are gonna come up, and people can search on tags.
Yeah.
They can search the tags, and your stream is gonna come up to them. And if you're gonna do a stream with primarily Spanish, then you would change it to Spanish, or whatever other language you're doing primary. I think I need to do that. I think I need to do a stream where
it's just primarily Spanish.
It's primarily Spanish to hit the raza community,
the paisas,
yeah, the homies.
Every time I play fucking FIFA, all I talk is in Spanish.
Well, then that would be and then next thing you know, that's because obviously that you're gonna get more people from either Mexico, South America, or in between, or maybe people from Spain. Because you are tagging your stream as specifically Spanish only.
So I could have this on while I'm streaming on OBS.
Yeah, like you could have OBS up and this because you're capturing the what's in the PlayStation now. It's not what you're capturing in the.
Yeah.
I'll show you after the stream. I'll give you. I'll tell you I'll tell you how to set everything up. That way you're good.
I know. I need a lot.
I mean, you've done streams where everything's fine.
Yeah.
Because all you really worry about is playing, and you have everything set up correctly. It just I wanna show you how to prep when you start streaming. That way you don't have to worry about anything midstream, or if you want to change to a new game, you can, and you'll be fine.
Okay, so we have 10 minutes in the podcast because I don't want to pass 2 hours.
Okay.
Because
that's fine. Yeah.
No, I mean it's this long, and I want to have you on consistently. And the reason why I brought you on too is because like I love talking to people. Obviously in my circle, and obviously because it feels better than talking to myself.
Yeah.
Well,
100%.
I've tried it a lot, and it's okay. And I tried it where I'm not drunk, or I don't drink beers, and it's gone fine. But obviously, it doesn't seem as good because, like, I feel like I'm repetitive and the same concept all the time. And I already brought up the concept about how you feel mentally when it comes to the pandemic. How do you see yourself after the pandemic? Do you think are you going to be the same person you were before, or are you going to change dramatically?
Honestly, I think it'll be the same. It's just the thing is, I try not to think far ahead anymore.
You know what I mean?
And I think it's just at this point, I think for me the biggest thing was as soon as obviously my dad passed and stuff, and I don't think
Laura knew about it.
No, and it's fine. Like he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But it's like I start going more with the flow. Like whatever happens. Yeah, sometimes I do want something, and I stop myself from like either buying it or going for it. But I'm just like, some days you wake up with hell yeah, you have the intention to do some stuff. Yeah. Some days you wake up with like whatever, with whatever attitude. But it's just for me going with the flow and just taking it day by day. But I think when it comes to the pandemic's over, quote unquote, I don't know. It just depends on where I am in that set frame. I could be in a new job. I could, be in a new house or whatever. Doesn't. I don't know. I won't know how I am financially. Yeah. I could have either blown up on either Twitch, YouTube, or TikTok more in my personal content. Where if I do, I won't recognize anybody ever. Nah, I'm just kidding. Like, hey, fuck you motherfucker. No. It's the thing that I saw. Yeah. I saw this one tweet a long time ago that said that money doesn't change people. It just shows who you truly are when you don't have to be nice anymore, because you already have money, so you don't give a fuck. But nah, I think if I don't know if you saw my TikTok where Mr. Beast asked, "What would you do with $1 million in 30 minutes?"
I think I started it, but I think I just
I literally my answer was, well, 30 minutes. It would be a complicated because, to buy a house, because he's giving it to you in cash, quote unquote. Would be pay off my mom's house, buy a house, another house for my mom, buy a house for my brother, buy a house for myself, donate to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Mostly big chunk of it too, because I honestly wouldn't need all that money.
Yeah, and the thing that's the same way too is like, if I had money like Mr. B says, or if I won the lottery, the first thing I'd do is make sure my family is good.
Yeah, exactly.
And the nieces and nephews have college like money for their colleges. Like for me, I don't need fucking money. If I could buy a house where it's like 2-bedroom and I could have one for my creative side and one for sleep, and have it isolated from the world, that's all I need. Like it doesn't have to be big or small.
It's like, let's say influencers or streamers or YouTubers, whatever. As soon as they get a little money, they start buying all these brand name things.
Yeah, fuck that.
I was just
I wear the same
what
shirt
the
because
fuck? Yeah,
I
like,
wore the same shirt past 4 years.
unless that brand is literally sponsoring me, giving me the free
Yeah, I would
clothes,
wear it.
then I'd wear it. But most of the time, I don't think they'll start making money and they start going over here to buy these brand name shoes.
The only expensive brand I would buy is Tesla. That's it.
Nah,
Just a car because I like the Teslas.
Okay, yeah, but to me, I've never been in a car. For me, it's not about having a big mansion,
For sure.
a big house. For me, my goal is to get out of the quote unquote hood.
Yeah.
And that's it. And just live in. I wouldn't mind living in a place where all the houses look the fucking same.
Exactly.
It's fine.
I just recently found out in Texas, I'm a lower middle class for the first time, and I told KM, I'm like, we made it out of the fucking lower class, bitch.
Yeah, so to me, it's that. To me, it's just getting out of the hood and living comfortably, where I don't have to worry about other shit. You know, as long as I have fiber internet too, and that's it.
That shit.
But,
Dude, I can't even get it here.
Yeah.
I try to get it. Fucking Google's like, no, bitch, no. So I have.
Even AT&T said no.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have fucking Charter.
Oof. Yeah,
dude. Honestly, Charter haven't lifted any like
they haven't done it. They haven't done anything when it comes down to want to go fiber. They say they claim they're
gonna have to catch up eventually.
Yeah, but they claim they have fiber, and I was like, no, you don't, because this lady went to the house maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
she was knocking on the door, and I was like, what the fuck you want? You're trying to fight because
what's up, bitch?
You know, we live in the hood. You know what's up?
Bitch?
Nah, just kidding. Nah, she was like, what internet provider do you have? I'm like, oh, we got AT&T. And well, what's your speed? I was like, 1 gig up, 1 gig down. What's up? What are you trying to do? And she's like, oh no, well, Charter offers, the same. I was like, no, you don't. She's like, well, let me go get my iPad and I'll show you. I was like, no, you ain't gonna show me shit, first of all, because I checked. Obviously, that's the main reason why I left.
Yeah, because
they don't have it.
Real quick before you keep going, you see what happens right now? He bit the fucking cable. She bit the cable that I got from the fucking mouse.
Oh, that's the cable to have it wired.
I have it wired here. It's already good, but she ripped I guess an extra port.
Oh damn!
That's what my dog did to my headphones. These right here that I had on right now, 500.
Wait, is that from this mouse?
Yes.
Oh shit!
I don't know where she got it from.
From the bed, because you left everything right there.
Yeah, if she never gets it, and she ripped it, and that's worthless now.
I wonder what it was for, though.
Don't have dogs.
Nah.
Unless you know what the fuck you're supposed to.
It's like having kids and shit.
It is like having kids, and you can scream at them to pee on the floor, and they're psycho.
But no, anyway, so I was like, honestly, look, don't bother your time. Don't waste your time. Sorry, to get the iPad to show me, because I know what I'm doing. I'm like, Charter. When it comes down to it, Charter always has their downtime.
Yeah.
Every day, which is like 8 or 9 or something like that. And I was like, when you guys send internet or your signal, whatever, you guys are sharing it to more than one person. Where fiber, you literally have it from the pole directly to my house.
Yeah.
And if you looked at her face, she was like, "Oh, this guy knows what the fuck you're talking about." And I was like, "Dude, it's just that's something I want to pursue, a career in computer science and stuff like that." So for me, always talking to those people is a little satisfying, letting them know, hey, I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, just fuck you if you know.
Yeah. No, and the thing is, I know they're trying to make the sale, and they're just salespeople, but it comes back to the same thing as we talked about earlier. If you're gonna talk about something, know what the fuck you're talking about, because if not, you're gonna look stupid. So to me, she looks stupid in hindsight, in my perspective, which is fine, because a lot of salespeople, they tell them, hey, this is what we're selling, and just go sell. Like cold turkey, like that company should give them more training or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
But anyways,
I think that's true. And it's just don't get fucked over. Like don't get fucked over and feel like people are telling you what to do. Like,
I think just inform yourself before you make any decisions when it comes down to whenever you're buying it or purchasing anything, or obviously investing in anything. Make sure you do your research, because if not, you're gonna end up getting screwed over. And
it happens a lot than you think.
and you're just basically threw your hard money, hard-earned money away, and that's not fun.
And I did want to talk to you about like work and like how you're doing and with your degree, because I've changed my degree a lot.
Yeah, I remember.
Recently, I think now next week I'm having a schedule. I'm gonna do what Fauci's doing, Dr. Fauci.
I don't know what it is.
Public health.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to school to become a public health person. So if you see those people in the things on the wall, it says wash your hands, things like that. Yeah. That's me, motherfucker. So it's basically because it's all online, and I need that right now because I'm working like full time.
Yeah.
And I could become a public health servant for our community and for those people who are in the hospital and things like that. So I'm excited for it. And when you were talking about your degree, computer science, how optimistic are you that you'll get the degree now?
Honestly, it's one. I feel like 1-2 classes are holding me back. I don't want to say which, because
I know which ones are. I know which ones are for
dumb
me.
As fuck. Nah.
No, math is for me.
Yeah,
and
no,
science.
it's that. It's calculus. But at the same time, it's one of those things where I start taking it, and then I feel like, okay, this is easy, and then when it comes down to taking the test, I freeze up. But honestly, I always blame myself where I'm like, hey, you're stupid, because not in a bad way, like you know what I'm saying, like a lot of people put themselves down, but me telling myself, hey, you're stupid because you could have gotten your degree a long time ago.
Same way I am. I think me and you're on the same level.
Yeah, and that's the thing though, we could have done it. Yeah, life shit happens, but at the same time, a lot of people have overcome worse, I want to say.
Yeah,
and they got in their degree, but in me, I was like, nah, I just lacked.
We are. I'm not gonna say about this. I mean, not to be a dick about you or me, but we're lazy at times.
Yeah.
We could have done it a long time ago. We could have put everything aside to it, but that's things we learn in the future. Things that we did in those moments, we know now not to do. I could have been done like 6 years ago. I could have been 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 7 years ago. But I am where I am now because of me, and it's my fault. And I'm learning to just go ahead and say, you know what, I'm gonna finish now. And as long as you try to finish, I think that's what matters. And
as long as you're working toward it.
Yeah, because I think obviously I'm gonna turn 31 eventually, and I haven't got my degree. So this one right now is a 2-year degree or program. It's a fast acceleration program, and I'm happy about it. I never thought in my entire life I'll be in that position where I'll become a public health person because I want to become a teacher and I want to become an artist. But sometimes shit just comes through that you don't expect, like COVID, and you have payments and things like that. So you have to kind of adapt to where you're at. And I think me and you have done that. Like, you've adapted to what you have and you're able to do. And I don't care if I graduate when I'm 40. I don't care if I graduate when I'm 50. As long as you graduate at any point and you put your mind to it, I think that's fine. And most people fucking get mad at themselves, but they shouldn't. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, it's as long as you fulfill the goal that you set yourself to. I think that's knowing that you're satisfied with yourself.
Yes.
That's the thing. As long as you work for what you want to work for, it doesn't matter what other people say or how other people's timelines went, et cetera, et cetera. As long as you do it for yourself, because in the end, it's for you. Nobody can take that away from you.
That's for sure. I think that, yeah. And the only person that's gonna be satisfied is you.
Exactly.
So it is getting to that time mark. I'm not drunk. Thank God. No. For the first time, I am not drunk. I remember back then I used to be stupid as fuck and be drunk. 2 beers is good for me. That beer, where is it? That beer is 9% alcohol by volume, so it's still strong. Yeah. But I'm able to kind of handle myself. Past that, I'm fucked. So I will talk to you right now after the podcast to talk to me about this shit what we were talking about earlier. But for those out there, if they want to reach you, where can they reach you?
Now, basically just Twitter JTray17, or Discord if they want. Discord is basically JTray17 hashtag or #, whatever you want to call it. I used to know the numbers by memory.
I don't even know.
4457. Or that's it. Or if you want to go to my Twitch, which is twitch.tv/JTray17, or YouTube, which is just Google. Just YouTube. Search JTray17. It should be up there. I think JTray17 is the same thing for everything.
I am so glad that
if I'm able to
Yes.
get it. Yeah, the only one I'm not able to get is Instagram.
Oh,
no,
Instagram.
TikTok I got. Oh yeah, you can reach out to me on TikTok too. JTray17. I have my DMs open.
And you can watch that
as
fucking
well.
video he got viral for.
Yeah.
Cause I had Tap House for my Instagram. I had Tap House for my YouTube channel. But I'm on Twitch. It's Alien Away. It's just because I want to separate those two things.
Oh yeah, because Twitch is more for a personal level.
Yeah.
Where you're doing that, it's not like you're streaming, just chatting content.
And I do have my Twitter to my name, because I have a my podcast one also, but Twitter is just like the same thing as Instagram. You get more views. So and TikTok is also, it's just unknowingly weird. I do have a 32 channel that you haven't seen. It's kind of unknowingly weird. I do like scary, kind of creepy videos. It's 4 years ago I haven't done it.
Okay.
It's there. It's been there before everything. But I can't get the password to it. I had to look for it because I want to go on there and to put the fucking gaming videos on that one.
Okay.
Because my friend told me to put the gaming videos on the Tap House podcast, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to, because it saturates it.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, for my YouTube, I had to create a whole new channel. Like I had my personal one, and then I created the strictly one for gaming.
Yeah.
Well, at the same time, I'm not gonna do just gaming. I want to do challenges and random stuff on there.
Yeah, that's what the same thing too.
So I think that's just gonna be my general YouTube in general for everything.
That's what I thought. He told me to just put them in your YouTube in general and just have whatever you want to do on the Tap House podcast. Like, it's not like necessarily just one thing. It's everything. Yeah. So I might do that. But anyways, guys, my computer is about to die. It's like 10 minutes left on the fucking
battery.
On the battery. It's almost there. So I don't know why my fucking recording if it's recording on the fucking right now. So thank you for coming by, and I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Man, it's been fun, honestly.
For sure.
Less drunk means more fun for me.
Yeah.
More coherent sentences. Guys, if you want to join the Tap House podcast, it's all everywhere. Audio version is on iTunes, Spotify, on what's that the one? iTunes, Spotify.
SoundCloud.
Was it?
SoundCloud?
SoundCloud, yeah, SoundCloud. And Lumineer, I forgot what it's called. And also in iHeartRadio. We are there too as well. Yes, I put my podcast there a long time ago. And if you want to watch the actual visual version of it, it's on YouTube, Tap House Podcast. And Instagram, you have clips as well for the beers. It's the Instagram, taphousepodcast.com. Sorry, Tap House Podcast. And what else? And if you want to follow me on Twitch, it's ElliotRunner08. Just if you want to join me and have a conversation with me, I am there as well. So, J-Trey, I appreciate you coming by. And if you want to have anything else to say, you can say it now.
No, just, take care of yourself and take care of others. Don't be selfish.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you coming by, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.